guys, and this is the last time. The driver update was successful. I had to restart my PC. I'm hoping we're good now. I don't want it is running. It's running quicker, so I know that's good. The G-Force is ready. Driver is ready. That's cool. Right, we're done. Let's just fingers crossed, everyone. I appreciate everyone who has stuck around and waited for this B-Tech streamer to actually do some RP finally. But we're getting there. We're still subbing, guys. We're still subbing. Thank you, Alex TTV. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the tier 1. I much appreciate you. Hope everything's okay your end. Yo, welcome in. We are getting here. I'm hoping driver update. We're all good. We're gonna get on. Exciting news is coming. We've obviously I've been talking to a few different people, and I've got something. I'm literally just waiting for a contract to come up. Let's go. Well done. Thank you so much for the free gifted subs. Wow, thank you. That's very kind. And we've started very close to a hype train as well. Can we hit that sub goal? Can we hit the sub goal tonight? 6 out of 10. Can we hit that sub goal? Appreciate you coming in with the free gifted. Let's go. We're just wondering if you know why. Kian, have you checked all of the settings, the voice chat settings? Make sure you do. I will double check for you as well, just to try and help you out. But if not, open a support ticket. Coming in with 4 gifted subs, so hit that sub goal. Let's go, my man. Thank you, appreciate you. Thank you, very kind, very kind. We've got the sub goal. Appreciate you. Oh, what a night. There we are. We're B-Tech streamer, updating drivers mid-stream, all sorts. 2 restarts on the stream, and you guys are still here hitting the sub goal. Thank you ever so much. That's very kind. It's very kind of you. Right. And it's looking a bit more cleaner, actually. The driver's looking cleaner. Okay. We might have some better graphics, guys. Oh. Here we are.
Just to let you know,
yes!
there's been an
audio's working okay at the moment.
Loads of people weapons on Legion as they
right, we'll get up there.
They'd all gone, so
Evangelico.
We've got Evangelico, mate. Yeah, see you up there.
Go.
Sorry about that. My head decided to.
Everyone can attend to the Evangelico robbery radio, please. Sorry, what were you saying, mate?
My head decided to go and get some new brain cells, and
fair enough.
I had to just completely crash and. Yeah.
Right, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Right, I've asked Swifty, and it was like talking to a tree.
Okay.
You're going on a desert island, right?
Okay.
You're going there forever.
Yep.
What 3 items are you taking with you?
Can I have unlimited stuff, or is it just a item?
Well, try me. But you can't. You're staying on the island. You can't leave, so you can't take a boat or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna think about this one, and I'll let you know.
Hello, mate. I'm just at the Evangelico's, bud.
Alright, I'm gonna rearrange it.
All right.
Now.
See you in a sec. You take center. I'll take secondary, mate, if you want.
Whoa. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
What do you want?
What do I want? Probably safe hostage.
Listen, I'm not even doing the talking to me, man.
I'm going to turn them up a little bit so you guys can hear through the window.
Come here, cover me. Yeah, do.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Hello, right. My name is Tom Roberts from
Any
Great Manchester Police.
available to attend this Evangelico, please?
Can I firstly find out how the hostages are, please? Are they hurt in any way?
There's 1 hostage. Need 1 hostage.
Can I get onto Radio 10 with you?
Yeah, received. I'm starting.
I'm going to be going on to Radio 10, guys, for
Correct that.
communications.
Correct that. It's 2 hostages. 2 hostages.
Received. GC1.
Yo.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right, okay. Can I firstly confirm whether the hostages are hurt in any way?
No, I don't know.
Have they been fed and watered?
Unfortunately, I don't have any water and food on me.
Okay, are they going to starve?
Hey, staying with me, mate. Have you got enough on, yeah?
I've literally got me and one other.
Unless they're gonna bring
It's fine,
Matthew.
you can join in chasing your car anyway, can't you?
Yeah.
They're good, yeah? Okay, right. How can we get these guys out safe and sound without being hurt?
Yeah.
Free passage and no spike strips.
Free passage, no spike strips. Okay, no worries. I can try and get that organised for you. In order for you to comply, I will have an officer standing here.
Tell that officer to get out of my car now.
Get what, sorry?
Nah, all these officers need to back up. All these need to back up or we're gonna kill a hostage.
Okay, bear me 2 seconds. Can we get people out the car and back up?
Tell Dell to get out of my car now.
Why is he in the car?
Who is?
And we want
There was an officer in this car.
Listen, yeah, I ain't messing about. No, we don't need that. We don't even want that. Listen, yeah.
Out of the car.
Who's negotiating with my man? Come on, bro.
Right. Okay. Right, we got people back. So obviously we're looking for the safe release of the hostage. We will adhere to the safe passage to your car and obviously the no spike strip rule. Providing you guys can obviously, when you come out, release the hostages to the left, and then obviously you get into the car. Okay.
Yeah, that's alright.
No worries. If you just bear me a couple of minutes, I'm just going to get some officers in position in order to take the hostage, and then we'll obviously get you out of here with safe passage. Okay. Do not try and exit until we obviously tell you to do so, okay?
Yo, tell them we want no spike strips.
Right, they want no spike strips and free passage. Can we sort people out into positions? And have we got a PCSO available to take the hostage?
Have we got a PCSO or anybody able to take this hostage?
Basically, we want a clean safe, and we only take it there if we take it there.
Brill, thank you, Povey. Povey's gonna... Do you want to come in then, Povey, and just get ready to take this hostage of us? So we have 2 vehicles. We have a 4x4 and what looks like an Evo.
I've got you with the screens. I certainly can.
Received. Ready to go.
E-Tech streamer, as you say. Harry, welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
Confirmation of ready to launch.
They're all good to go?
Ready.
Right, we're all ready to go. If you want to obviously release a hostage to your right, sorry, to your left as you come out, and then obviously get in your car.
Yeah. Boys, get.
As long as you don't harm the hostages, we won't do anything, okay?
No, they're not.
We're aiming at you guys to make sure that you don't do anything stupid, but we will not do anything providing you and me.
Yeah. Can you at least open the door, bro?
Have you not got anyone to do that?
It's closed. Appreciate it. Yo.
Hostage up. One hostage in one car, one in up.
You gonna try to take hostage in your car?
Hostages to remain out to the left.
I know.
Can't we?
No, we leave. Alright, come. You in the jacket, get up. Yo, we have a situation here. I think it's in the shed.
Okay, that's fine. As long as the hostage gets left behind then, both of them, leave them both behind and get into your car. You get your free passage. As long as they're not hurt, we won't hurt you.
I'm getting in your car. Come.
I'll be going back onto my radio now.
It's going to his left. Take your left, bro. Left.
Oh my god, no, that's nothing. Ignore that.
Okay, Tom?
Yeah, it was my,
We're going to be taking a right at 643. Still continuing.
Someone coming out now. You know. Right, Swift, do you want to do forensics?
Right,
Take
so
left,
forensics, we're going to take
straight
this.
on, straight
Try
on.
and go on the chase.
Long
Robbie,
eyes,
drive.
still continuing on Holwick Avenue. Nearest postal is 620. Very, very long eyes through this fog.
Right, go after the chase.
Do you know where it went?
Yeah, do a left here.
Still
Continue
long
up that
eyes,
way.
still long eyes.
Straight.
The fog's now taking over. I've lost
And then do a
visual.
right.
I've lost visual.
And then straight up here. Now do a left at the
Got
end.
visual on the other one.
I did. I still
Go
have
straight.
7-1.
Right, I've got visual on this other one, long eyes.
That's it there, isn't it?
Gonna try catch up.
Unsure. Yeah. That's it. We've got eyes. Continue.
Yeah, sorry.
Going down North Rockford Drive. Long eyes at the moment. Believe it might go left up there. Yeah, it's gone up left up there.
Radio, please, a minute.
Sorry, mate.
Who, sorry?
Either GC1 or GC2. We have had only one hostage come out of the building, not
Yeah,
two.
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, received.
The other one, I believe, is not quite with us at the moment. We've lost eyes at this moment in time.
Come down Strawberry Avenue, mate.
Right. You're going the wrong way.
Most likely would have gone up to the highway or towards Legion.
Received.
There,
Yeah, Strawberry Avenue. So, towards the highway, did you say?
Yeah, it didn't come down Strawberry Avenue where Legion petrol station is, so most likely would have gone up the highway, mate.
Received.
Tell me where you want me to go, mate.
Lost at the moment. They didn't go this way. They went up the highway. I'm told.
Charlie Kilo 2.
Okay.
Yeah, Charlie Kilo 2
for now.
Are
Hopefully,
you
you
available?
guys. I don't know why. Why did they get in the car?
Yeah, I'm just currently with a hostage at the moment.
That was Dallin. I don't know what those two were doing, mate, if I'm honest.
Because if he got in the car, then they could have just killed them there and then.
Would you be able to come down to custody when you get a spare minute?
Yeah, I really don't know, mate.
Yeah,
Well,
honest.
hopefully he got the
Received, thank you.
information. Oh my lord! Should we get him stopped?
What was the colour of the Evo?
Black.
No additional colour on it at all.
No, all black.
What's this guy
More like
doing?
more like an Impreza.
We've got a vehicle failing to stop. We was a loss on that Vangelico. Got a vehicle failing to stop on Legion if possible. Get an additional.
Yeah, we'll be stay 5 Tom. No traffic.
Speeds at 8-7 and increasing. Wrong lanes of traffic. Currently San Andreas Avenue. Doing a right now up towards Rockford Plaza. Now doing a left and heading towards RAC. Now following a left towards Vangelico. Speed 90 and increasing. It is a black SUV with a wheel on the back. Blacked out windows. Speeds are 120 and increasing. Long eyes at this time. Are you going full speed?
Yeah.
Still continuing around West Eclipse Boulevard towards the...
Welfare check on GC1.
Robbie! What was that?
Looks like it's an RTC.
What was that? Oh
Can you
my
hear me?
lord.
Last
You
heard
can't
of a
play this on
radio
Apple,
with
unfortunately. You have to
West
play this
Boulevard.
on...
Boulevard.
You have to
Okay,
play
I'm
this
saying
on Windows.
Yeah. He wasn't wearing his
We got a unit on GC1, so if we can just keep a lookout for the
Yes,
other
if you
vehicle.
can,
and
can
do
you
four
get
I
out?
was
four.
wearing my seatbelt.
Fly just in case.
Yeah, received.
Car sets a fire or like that.
672, we've got an officer down. RTC.
Driving?
Me.
Pickle.
Lovely, thank you.
Jamie did, Twitch did crash. Yeah, my
Hurry up to
PC
NHS,
decided to do a
yeah.
graphics card update
Yeah,
midstream.
I've done that.
So
By the way.
I had to crash my PC in order for it to work. So
You think he's safe
you
enough
can
to
play it
roll
on
over?
Apple. Can you?
Don't know what's happened.
Because
Oh,
I
we
didn't
came
think you
round
could
that corner and
download
we hit that
FiveM
wall
on
about
Apple.
67 miles an hour or something. 70
What
If you
Need
can, brilliant. But
Need to
obviously
use
on
it.
Apple Mac, I used to have to have Windows. What was it called? Parallels for it to work. I use Shadow Tech. Okay, right. So technically not. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I use Parallels, which is Windows.
I just checked for a pulse.
Look, my whole like guts, intestines, and all that lot are around that wall. So I'm definitely not alive.
Is everything okay with GC1 and 2?
GC2 is fine. We're unsure about.
I don't know how GC2's fine because we
It's
are.
still a pulse,
Received,
but
thank you.
Received.
it's, I wouldn't say it's great.
HS coming,
I'm
yeah.
not. Yeah, definitely out.
Don't want to move him just in case.
How did you
No, I
die?
wouldn't
I had
move him.
ads,
I'll
so
go
Might do
I
more-
will show you while
might do more damage, you know
I'm
what I mean?
waiting.
Yeah.
I can't damage his brain like not there to damage, but yeah, body maybe so.
Back to Twitch channel.
Are you hurting or anything?
Hear me, Tom.
Are you hurting?
Yeah, a bit, mate. You
Right.
hear me?
Yeah.
Here you go. You can see this.
Tom.
Hayden, good to see you. Welcome in. Robbie just absolutely sent it. 150.
Come straight to Tom. Straight round here.
I'm a gunner. I'm a proper gunner.
Yeah, go and save GC1.
I think you should sub so you don't get ads. Look at the
Right.
wife coming in trying to
I
promote
think
these
he's at
subs.
this wall at some speed, to be honest.
Quality, love it. Harry, welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
I
Apologies.
did check.
Proper gunner there. Yeah, proper gunner. Wow, look at
I'm
that.
not a medical expert.
As we say, Josh is coming in. How are we doing, Josh? Good to see you. Josh Allen RP, previously subbed. He's a mod on my channel and not even a sub. Someone give him a sub.
What's his name, mate?
Please.
Tom Tory Roberts.
I know I should.
Can you hear me, Tom?
I'm dead. I'm a gunner. My guts are wrapped around the wall. I want to try a new card. That's why. Oh, okay. Fair enough, Josh. No worries. I'm not
What was
guilt
saying,
tripping
Doc?
at all.
Is he going to be alright?
Right, I'm gonna have to go and get the defib. Can you do some CPR on him, please?
Yeah, there we go. You able to do it? Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I'm medically trained, Del, don't worry.
No, I'm not going to put guts wrapped. I was going to say guts wrapped around wall, but...
Have to keep going, Doc.
Yeah, give it 2 seconds. Just turning on the machine. 2 seconds.
Lansbury's
Want
one of
me
them.
to paramedic to take over, or?
Can't do yet.
I'll
Yeah, do
talk
you
in
wanna
a
take
second.
over
Let
now?
me just
Thank you,
finish
mate. You've
this.
done amazing.
Once
mate.
he's
You've
done the
amazing.
RP
Thank
here,
you.
I'll talk to
Sorry,
you.
I'm late.
Are you ready, mate? Are you ready?
Yeah.
All yours, mate.
Right, get ready, Leon. I'm gonna shock him, okay?
Yep. Just try to keep pulse. Tell me when you're gonna. Tell me when.
Okay, clip.
Shock advised. Stand clear. Push to shock.
Oh, good. Me and Louis just on a scene. Anything?
No, I'm still not getting a pulse. I'm gonna charge the 250.
Thank you, Lucy.
Yep. Have you checked his airways?
Receive. Okay, I'm gonna shock again.
Yeah.
Have we got another paramedic coming? It Robbie doesn't seem too great now, neither.
Do you want me to go treat
Robbie,
Robbie?
you alright?
Yeah, it can do.
Robbie?
He was talking a minute ago.
Robbie?
Yeah, we were talking a minute ago, mate.
Robbie? Could you check his airways, please, while I go get
Stand
the defib?
clear. Push to shock.
They're working on me CPR, so they're trying at the best to keep me alive with CPR and doing the defib.
What are we saying, Doc?
That's good.
I'm sorry, guys. He's passed away.
Bobby.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
On the power, it'll just end up frying him.
Bobby.
Are you sure? Can you not go again?
Perfectly timed, Stevenson.
No, he's gone, mate. I'm sorry.
Come on, Doc. One more time.
No, too much time has passed, mate. There'd be no need for me to do it again. I'd only just me making it worse.
Shock at 100.
Alright, mate. You tried your best.
Gonna have to shock.
Just gonna get a body bag, mate. Okay.
Shock him.
Rest in peace, mate. Mate, he's gone.
So, right. So I've just finished it. Obviously, they're just body bagging me, stuff like that now. So what happens is I've just died in RP.
Bobby.
Technically, through the mechanics of the city, I have not physically died because obviously I'm still alive here. I haven't respawned.
Come on, Bobby.
But what I now need to do, I get taken back to the hospital as a dead person. I have to sit on the bed in the hospital for 3 minutes or 3 to 5 minutes, and then once them times pass, I then start again. But I'm still police, I'm still chief of police, everything like that. I just forget about what has just happened. So that scene there, how I died, everything like that, I forget about that. I would lose all my items and I'd start again. If I actually died in the city and I had a respawn timer come up, I would lose all my items. I would spawn back at the hospital and I would then, forget about my items. In RP, if you are a criminal or police and I'm trying to chase them Vangelicos and died like I have, I would forget what happened at that Vangelico because it's all part of that one scene. Same with if you were killed by a criminal, you would forget who killed you as a criminal, if that makes sense. So yeah, if I was to kill you, you would forget that I killed you. That type of scenario. That's what happens. But yeah, just walk it off. Not quite. So that's what happens. Mitch, Lucy, appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much for saying you like the videos. That's very kind of you. What happens? Yeah, unfortunately you can see the blood on the side of that wall. Robbie took the corner at 150, lost it, hit the wall. I come flying out with my seatbelt on. I have to make you add. Ryan Watson, if you're still here, who loves commenting saying, should have had your seatbelt on, should have had your seatbelt on. Let's show you this seatbelt. I definitely had it on this time. iDrama, perfect timing. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're well. I'm going to show you that I had my seatbelt on just to prove. And for anyone that obviously missed the crash, here is the crash again. I had my seatbelt on. Look, down there, seatbelt is green. We fly around the corner at high speed. Missed the wall. Bang. Dead. And my face says it all. Quality. So yes, that is the situation. So obviously, just going to wait for Robbie to be dealt with, and then we'll get taken. Hopefully, Billingham might be in at this point, so we can obviously go from there. Hopefully, he can be in, so we can obviously go from do what I need to do.
Romeo 1 and Alpha Papa 2 are still on scene treating.
I think they're timer deafing him as well, or DOA, you should say. Surprisingly, I wasn't driving. Yes, that is definitely a big surprise. I wasn't driving. Wasn't me this time. So it's just a situation has reported. Is Officer dead too? Yeah, I think what's happened is he's seen my eyes, or he's realised the severity of the crash, and it wasn't just a head pot, and he's then declared himself dead. Because originally he thought it wasn't bad, and then he's gone, actually, no, it was, and he's died, basically. That's what's happened. If you are in TikTok, feel free to come watch it live and full first hand in full screen on Twitch. Is Deggy UK is the live, or feel free to share the lives as well. I am trying to get to partner. We've got to get these 75 average viewers. Tonight's been a bit all over the place because of the stream bad, but yeah, we're trying to hit that. We have got 59, I believe, live in Twitch right now, so feel free to come on over. There's 35 in TikTok if you are liking the content. I know it's quite cool to see from behind me, but obviously, yeah, feel free to come on over. What I want to do, I want to go to there. I want to go down to my TikTok live so you can see. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Brilliant. Why doesn't it allow me to see my own live? I don't understand with that.
Sorry, I am just tired.
Why doesn't it allow me to go onto my actual live page and watch myself live on screen? It just doesn't allow it. Mental. Normally you'd get like a live profile so you can see all of the comments and stuff like that. Strange. Let me do this and see if...
Так если твое имя Аня, ну типа, это довольно странно.
My favorites, go down to that, copy that so I can see it.
Может она просто она...
Paste that, let's go Deggy UK. I am just waiting for myself to be able to respawn, and then we'll be able to go from there, guys. All right, here we go. He's coming in with a tier 1. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. So I'm just trying to get out for you guys so you guys can see. I appreciate you very much. So I'm just trying to get out for you guys. You don't want to hear yourself twice. So I've just shown you guys what you can see on TikTok right now from behind me. So hello, I've got a camera behind me and I've got a second camera on the screen as well. So this is what you can see live on TikTok. So come on over and watch it firsthand on Twitch.
Are you done, sir?
Getting rested is still...
No more ads. Whee! Let's go. No more ads. Feel free to come on over to Twitch.
Don't forget to all go back to Radio 1 after Angelica's all finished.
Right, we've done the
GC 1 and 2, are you in PD? Are you out PD?
Yeah, anyone who attended that, if they want to put some in the MDT, it's 3319, I believe. Let me just double check.
Come on. This is the only downside, is because they put me in the thing, because I've now not, you know, like dead in the city. I'd have respawned by now and got carried on, but because obviously I'm waiting for the scene to finish, that's why ultimately I'm sitting in the back of an ambulance rather than respawning.
Yeah, I've got everything I could possibly take off him for now.
I still have all my items on me, which is good. Hopefully Billingham is in the city now.
I've took everything that I could have.
What happened with radios? What do you mean, what happened with radios?
Alright, mate, do you want to whack him in your ambo? The other deceased is in there as well, Leon, okay?
I mean...
let me just go to... Where's Billingham?
I can't do that, mate. Can't take a dead man's Twix.
Gonna walk you with respect.
Alright, cheers, guys.
Right, cool. So that's that. Let me go back onto my other monitor. Right, come on then. Let's get ourselves back down there. Yes, oh yeah, so on my radios, you can now see it says PD main, chase, robbery,
Leon, you did well
secondary, NHS dispatch, NHS, and RAC. Snoopy's done an unreal job with it. So obviously we've got, it looks a lot better now. So we can actually just go straight to RAC rather than having to go onto a radio and do that side of things. So that's really cool. And people sort of know where they should be going. So PD main is obviously when we're doing main stuff. anyone in a chase, go to the chase radio, robbery. So we know if there's a robbery going on, which there is, go onto radio 3 and it will show you. If there's a chase currently active, you go onto the chase radio, PD main, stuff like that. So there's lots of cool things. And then you go to RAC and it will take you straight to radio 7 or whatever. So yeah, really cool. Cool, so what's going to happen, we're going to get back to base. Because we've been waiting in the van that long, we're literally just going to, you know, act as if we've respawned and then continue back down to police station.
Could I possibly have some help getting them out of the ambulance, please? Thank you.
Cool. Just turn that down again now. Yeah, much better. Yeah, much better. Oh, oh, please, come on. Don't make me sit here again. I'm dead already.
Sorry, guys.
On road GC1.
I can attend GC1 if you want me to.
Sake, man. I'm dead already as it is. No, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Don't put your panic bomb. You're dead. Ignore the state 0. Ignore the state 0.
Okay. Received.
Received.
Ignore that state 0. Don't need to hear state 0. The NHS are here. We're dead already. We're just gonna get all police turn up for the sake of it when.
Yeah, no worries. I'll get you both back as quick as I can. On the scene.
And Doc.
Okay, yeah.
Just absolutely crap. So tonight was fun on the server. Oh, wicked, Ravy. That's good. That's good. Enjoyed your first night, which is amazing. Oh, you can't make it up. I'm dead already. And the NHS driver decides to crash en route back to hospital. Brilliant. Quality. From one vehicle, yeah, literally. From literally one vehicle to another. Turn the lights off, Yorkshire.
For fuck's sake.
My ears are going mad.
We're on the highway, mate.
I just hope they just put us back in the car and get us on with it.
Gonna talk when you're dead. Make sure you go, ooh.
If you're gonna call a state 0 when you're dead.
I fell on my radio. Ooh.
You hear them?
What is going on?
We are the spirits.
I think my amber's haunted, honestly.
I'm sure I
don't
heard
know
something.
why the radio's on.
What is going on here, Doc?
I have no idea, mate.
Are they dead in the back, Doc?
I think so, yeah.
Do you want me to take
Can you hear me, bud?
the plea equipment that's on them, just so you don't have to tag it all?
I mean, I'm not gonna hear if you want to.
Will you get this one out outside here then?
Ooh, stop him taking all of our fucking stuff. Ooh.
You know what?
I must be hearing things, mate.
We should go and take them to the church and bury them. Give them a good send off.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, of course.
Absolute dickheads. We've been in here. Fucking hell, Yorkshire. I've just been waiting forever, and they're now going to take me to a fucking ceremony.
There you go,
Oh,
mate.
Christ. Oh, Yorkshire.
Leon, can you hear me, buddy?
Oh, dear. We're going to get a funeral. Oh, let's go. Thank you, Jace, for sending the corn. Thank you. I've never seen a corn before, so I am unsure what that value, what that means, everything like that. Appreciate you for sending the corn. That's very kind of you.
So that's
And
the
someone
pain
sent
and
you sent a
the
tennis ball as
discomfort
well.
that you're
Thank you,
feeling,
that's very
alright?
kind of you. Again,
Get up now.
I know what Rose and all them lot
We
is.
just come from there, haven't we?
I'm not sure, but I appreciate you.
Well,
There's a church, mate. We've got to go back on ourselves a bit, mate, I think. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. You're right.
Ah, dear. Is it Officer Dead too? Yes. Can anyone join the game, or is it? No, it is. You can. Anyone join, Jace. You just need to apply to join the server because it is a whitelisted server to keep the RP standards high. You do just need to apply. So if you want to come into my bio in my Discord, yeah, if you want to come into my Discord, which is in my bio in my TikTok, you can then join through that.
There'll be no in that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any in Robbie's, was there?
If he RTCs now, I will F8 quit and just respawn someone else, and I'll firm,
so lucky today,
firm the warning for it. I'm not taking another DOA on scene. 100%, and I'm happy to admit that as well.
Car on there, no?
What's that? Oh, it's flat grass. You go slow, I think it'd be alright. To the right.
Alright, mate.
How are we, Poe? Good to see you. Welcome in. How are we doing?
I'll be done in 5 minutes, mate.
Be done in 5 minutes. Okay, cool. These are buggers as well because they know we're gonna have we've got to ask for a lift to get up here as well. Like we can't respawn, so it's just they're gonna drive away and we're just gonna have to jump out.
Make sure we search him before we put.
Luckily, I don't have too much on me, but
you can search him because I don't know if he's got anything on him. He should have.
Some roses in boat.
Oh yeah, I'll just go and get the rest of them out.
They used to have a bit of a Twix fetish.
Yeah, Rose. Get that one out.
Where am I? Oh my god, my head.
Oh, my head is banging.
My head is absolutely.
It's like I've got a double headache.
Where are we? Oh man. You okay? That was good. I enjoyed that one. You're crying.
You alright?
Who was crying? Sad music. Who was crying? Hey Tom, I want to tell you.
You alright?
Yeah, good. You? London 5 PD. There's loads of servers out there, isn't there?
Good chat.
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Hello?
Hello. Sorry.
Hello.
You okay?
Nope.
How are we? Good to see you. My head is pounding.
Yeah.
Hello.
Evening.
Evening.
How is everyone?
Got a massive headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just end up woken up in a hole.
Got a Twix?
I'd love
Love
one.
a Twix.
The fucker took our Twix
Bloody
as
love
well.
Twixes.
I love Twixes. Didn't recognise. Yeah, Baz, how are we? I did change over because the LTFC, the Luton Town, I wanted to get rid of that and go to more content creators. Now I'm growing bigger. I've got sponsors coming in. I've got lots of cool things coming that I need to make sure that it looks professional. Excuse me. And that's the whole reason why we are changing our name. No, I use PC keyboard and mouse. However, I do use controller for flying my M-Pass. That's the time that I use that.
Wow.
Who liked it? Like an episode from Walking Dead. Well, you know, I thought I'd try and throw some sad music on. I don't know how sad it was to you guys, but
do you like Twix's Yorkshire?
And Curtis coming in with the October on TikTok.
Thank
you for the October gift.
To be honest, I'm getting a bit bored of them. I've eaten that many last few days.
It's an amazing server if you ever want to try it. Scottish, if you want to, come on over to my Discord. I've got over 1,850 people in my Discord that you can self-promo in there. If you're a content creator, you can post when you're live, stuff like that. You do get a live section as well, and if you do own a server, stuff like that, you can post. I'm all about helping people grow. Obviously, I want to grow myself, so if you guys help me, I help you. That type of scenario.
I mean, I would say this is nice.
So ultimately, yeah, that's the role that I want to sort of lead and the community I want to build.
Yeah.
Everyone is in there, either content creator, a friendly, helpful person.
Shame.
And we all work to help each other. So ultimately,
I love that smell in the morning.
The goal. So if you want to come and join, feel free. And obviously, you can post stuff in there. You help us, we help you. Scenario. You can't join this on PC console. Sorry, you can't join this server on console. However,
Tom's chatty, isn't he?
Again, in my Discord, you do have
what's up, Tom?
console, how to play console. Sorry, mate, my head is just pounding. Just trying to find my feet again. Just woken up in a hole. I'm just struggling.
Normally, your feet are down below you, so if you look down, you might see them.
Really? Okay.
Normally, I like waking up in a hole, but this one, not so much.
When I woke up, my feet were sort of horizontal to me, so that's why I was a bit, you know.
Oh, they're up to your head then?
Yeah.
And you say you woke up in the same hole, Robbie?
Yeah, we woke up in the same hole as each other.
His feet are up by his head?
Yeah. Technically, I'd say it was his hole and I woke up in his hole. It was very wet.
Do you have to be a certain age? You do have to be a certain age to join. They don't specify the age to join, but yes, you do have to be a certain age.
Chat anyway. Need a chat.
With us?
Yeah.
If you are an Amazon Prime user, feel free.
You got a spare
it's just
taser on you?
chat. You can join.
I must have
Twitch
left mine in the hole.
and subscribe for free if you link your accounts together.
Do you know what? I hadn't had a taser for a while.
Have you not? You've just driven straight past the police station, so well done.
Over 5 days. Okay, nice. UK bound. And have you?
He was more concerned about the holes that you woke up in.
And you've not received anything back yet. Have you made sure you check the MRP Discord in the accept and decline in case you've been accepted or declined in that? Right, what do we do to chat about?
We've I mean, we're gonna have to fill him in, like, because he's gonna be like, "What the fuck you on about?" But we've found the culprit who's been spreading the bullshit
about you being corrupt.
And Del, yeah.
And Del being corrupt. I mean, you're upstanding officers. I mean, you wouldn't do anything like, I don't know, rob people, anything like that, would you?
No.
No.
He's called a... What would he called, Del?
Jay.
Yeah, what? What would it? Harper?
Jay Harper, yeah. Hangs around with said person that rang me yesterday.
So, I was in the city
wait
yesterday.
Wait on. We've also got connections and been told that this Jay Harper also knocks about with a certain big snixer.
You're going to have to fill me in, really, because
might
this
be
is the
tying
first
in.
I've heard of this corruption. Robbie mentioned to me earlier there's someone...
What, you're not
tweeted-
enjoying this guessing game here that they're playing, apparently?
Well, yeah, I'd love to know more, because all I've been told earlier that there was a tweet to say that you guys 50k or something. That's all I've been told.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Is
funny
this what
enough you
you're
say that.
all about?
Right, so what happened yesterday is there was a robbery. I think you were there.
It
There
was
were
after the bank.
You know the bank?
Yeah.
So when we did that bank,
You did
me
it, did
and
ya?
me and Delboy got left to dead by a few people.
Right.
The kids in the close gang.
Yeah, we basically arrested one, took
Yep.
him to Sandy PD because I whacked him with my nightstick as you do, knocked him down because he assaulted Jeff. So we took him to Sandy. So as we pulled into Sandy police station, they've come running in. There must have been 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah.
Yorkshire pulled his gun out because he's on his own.
Okay.
Just pointed at him. They were like, right, okay. They backed off because of a gun. The guy that we had, he said that he'd take the prison sentence. He said, leave it. I'll do whatever they want, you know.
Yeah.
And then they basically ran out the building and left. So Yorkshire's sort of like walked towards me. I don't know whether he turned his back or not. And they've stabbed Yorkshire. I've turned round to go whack one of them.
Mhm.
And as I've gone to whack one of them, they've stabbed me as well and left basically me and Yorkshire are now laying dead or almost dead in NHS.
Yeah.
And they were basically standing over us, mocking us. Dave Flopsy was.
Right. Okay.
So then we got treated by the NHS.
Yep.
And then we came back to the city with Robbie. And in that space of time,
Yep.
Dell's getting phone calls claiming he's corrupt by who on it.
Yeah, I had an Emma phone me and
Right.
say that I'm corrupt and
Yeah.
that I'm going to lose my job. And I said, I don't know what you're going on about. I haven't even spoke to the girl.
Right. Okay. And who is this, Emma?
It's Dave Flopsy's missus.
Right. Okay. And have you ever met her before, or?
Oh, she knows who I am.
Right.
But not as in, I wouldn't say I'm friends with her and I haven't spoken to her. Like, I'll bump into her and she'll call me Bean because for some reason she thought I was Mr. Bean.
Oh. What, and what's she
So
look
that's
like?
literally... Fucking hell, now you're telling. She normally wears glasses.
Is this Emma Watson?
Yeah.
Check Twitter.
I don't know how to use the Twitter.
Let me have a look. Leighton Dot, welcome in. Thank you very much for that. And Dean Beats, hope you're well. Luke, welcome in. Thank you for sending the soccer and the checkered flags.
Blondie
Let's
brown,
go. Thank
like
you.
highlighted hair.
That's
Yeah,
very kind of you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that's
you.
Yeah, she's on Twitter.
Um,
Hanging around with a Charles Bronson.
Ah,
Yeah.
is that okay? Oh, it was
Charles Bronson is part of said kids in the closet, whatever they're called.
So if it is Dave Flopsy's missus, why is Charles Bronson acting like he's just got married to her?
No idea, mate. This is all. I mean, all I'm bothered about is the fact that we then picked up Dave today.
Right.
Obviously, to question what the fuck's going on.
Mhm.
He says apparently I'm gonna kill him, or I've put someone out to kill him.
Right.
And I was like, well, why would I? What gain do I get by killing you?
Yep.
He got battered by a local. We took him to NHS.
Right.
We helped him, and he was still being a little bit. Would you say paranoid, Del?
Yeah, very.
So I says, and then he actually threatened me. Bear in mind he's related great grandson of mine.
That's correct, yeah, Oscar.
And
It
then
can't be. It would be
He
metagaming.
tried threatening me, and he says,
That would be
and I'll
metagaming.
make this a promise, not a threat. So by this point, I says to Del, I says, well,
Ollie,
he's going
welcome
too
in.
far
Josh,
now. So we
welcome
tried
in
to
as
get
well.
him
Thank you very much for
into
the follows. Hope you're well.
PD, Legion, E. All his boys turned up, so
Blue
we
lives
shunted him
matter.
off to Toledo at this point. And
it's
basically
all
tried
lives
questioning
matter,
him
isn't it?
as to what's going on, and all he come back was saying, well, this J, and then
Yeah, I'm interested to find out how all
his
this
words
is
were
like.
that
People have come
I said,
to
why
light
is your
with this.
missus phoning me and telling me I'm corrupt? And he said something about
Hey,
a
how we
statement.
doing,
and I said,
Lucky?
oh, so there's
Hope
been a
you're well.
statement put in. And I said, right, I don't know what you're going on about.
Mhm.
He's then gone about a J, some Mr. J.
Yep.
And then it's come from Mr. J.
Right.
We just questioned him. He was back. Then he backtracked.
Hey,
then
Dougie,
this
good
Emma
to see you.
phoned me
We're back
again
live. We're doing
and
well.
basically
Everything's
said that
going well.
she hadn't
I think
spoken
we're
to
back up
nobody.
and running.
And I said, but Dave's told me you've put a statement in. She goes, well, and then she backtracked. And then she's trying to blame Ted and Geordie. and then basically said that it's what we said. Whatever you've heard, I don't know what you're hearing is actually bullshit. Nothing of this has come across. I said if I wanted Dave, I'd have gone and got Dave. He's walking out here free, like with nothing on his back. Do you know what I mean? It's a case of we wanted to find out who's been spreading shit, and it comes back to she then said a Mr. J, and the only person that we know of J is Jay Harper, who hangs around with her.
Right. Okay. Maybe just keep a close eye on them if they're trying to spread shit.
We've also got this scenario with a certain big sexy that we need to fill you in on. I'll let Robbie take over from you.
Oh yeah, so Yorkshire's corrupt, and I think we should arrest him now.
Right. Okay. On what grounds?
Right. No, all joking. So
I nearly died thanks to that.
You're welcome.
You know.
So basically, we had a tip-off that somebody was being. Was it your daughter or granddaughter? I don't know. It was someone related to Yorkshire anyway, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Was being held hostage, and Yorkshire had to go alone because they wanted to swap out that person for Yorkshire.
Okay.
When we went there, me, Martin, Billingham, and I believe Swifty, hello mate, were waiting in cars positioned, keeping an eye on the coming and goings.
Yep.
Then we noticed Yorkshire leave.
Yep.
And when Yorkshire turned up, he said that Big Sexy wanted him to delete everything that wasn't an MDT on Mr. Big Sexy.
Right.
Do you want to move out of the way?
Yeah. Sorry.
Which Yorkshire didn't do, but apparently Big Sexy killed 2 people on the roof and saved Yorkshire because Yorkshire did him a favour by deleting everything in the MDT, which he didn't actually do.
Right.
And that's basically the cut and dry of it.
Okay. So obviously he thinks that we've got
Basically,
big side.
Yeah, and basically all we've done is because we didn't want as cover to be blown, is we've just put in the MDT processed on Big Sexy, so that when it gets pulled, he thinks that he can basically call the card, speak to me or Robbie kind of thing, and it's all been dealt with. It's to try.
Okay, so you're big enough and ugly enough to manage that at the moment. I think while we've got a criminal on our side, that's a good sign. Obviously, find out anything's being deleted, taken, done, then I'll have anyone off the force immediately. MDTs do not get touched. However, if we've got someone who thinks that they are being and they're going with it, even though they're not, then let's stick with that for now and see what we can get out of them. Let's keep them on our side. But like I say, obviously, if there's any reports come through that they are being deleted, then obviously I'll march anyone out the door.
We want if there were any, thing of me wanting to delete it, I won't be stood here now talking about it. Do you know
of
what
course,
I mean?
exactly, and that's where I say obviously you guys are, or certainly yourself, is capable to manage the situation and keep him on your side. And obviously, go from there. See what you can get out of him. Now, we need to obviously address your situation. You're spending a lot of time with Yorkshire in the car. As a Romeo unit PC, need you to keep going out with the PCs as well and sorting out the Romeo units. I did call a meeting not too long ago, and all the RP units were in to get to congratulate the head of the RPU. I was told that you were in the city dealing with something in Polito, having Yorkshire's back or something.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Now, if you're on scene at something, that's fine. We did wait quite a while, but we've had in the past people spending a lot of time with certain higher ranks or whatever like that, and people talk. Ultimately, just want to spread our time as well. Okay, keep everyone happy. You guys in RPU are a force. You work together. Just make sure you're devoting your time with them as well.
You see, the thing there, Tom, is due to my shift pattern, I'm only obviously I'm getting old, so I'm pretty much part time. Whereas Del is on shift near enough 12 hours a day, and in that time when I'm not here, that's when he's doing his bit.
That's fine. And obviously I've got nothing against that. All I'm saying is I'm just trying to pass a friendly advice down from what
But what you're saying from literally is from yesterday stemmed into a bank, which I wasn't with him. My car got took out. He's the only one there. I've jumped in the car, and it stemmed from doing a bank to now this. I've literally spent a couple of hours with him. I don't know where it's come from, or this whole me spending too much time with him. Literally from last night to here.
He's more going on about the thing with me is Del is.
Yorkshire knows exactly what I'm on about because he's obviously been experienced of it previous. But
the thing is people get a bit jealous when people are hanging out around with higher ups. I know it's shit and it shouldn't happen, but they do. They get jealous and they start thinking, well,
Are you a
he's going to
higher
get
up?
this, he's going to get that. Do you
I
want
don't
to
get
keep that
anything.
haircut?
Are you a higher up, Yorkshire?
I am.
I fucking act like it.
I don't like his attitude, Tom.
It's purple head top and it. Skittles got to him.
No, he's just belittled me.
You won't remember it in 10 minutes anyway.
Name again?
What?
All right. Yeah, I mean, like I say, he does spend enough time with.
No, that's fine.
The rest of them.
Like I say, you
Like
know what I'm going on.
Yeah. It's
so
not like the other situation.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can fill in exactly what I mean. But that's kind of what I just want to relay the information. But yeah, just keep them on our side for now. I trust you to obviously continue as you are. But obviously, like I say, if there's anything that does get tampered with, then I'll happily march anyone out the door.
Same goes for you. If I catch you tampering with an AMD mate, I'll be kicking you out the door and all. Just saying.
Yeah, sounds good. Fucking hell, brilliant.
I'm just putting it out there, like.
Yeah,
you could kick a fucking dandelion over.
All right, no
I'll
worries.
tell you what I could do.
I need a meeting with Billingham, so I will speak to you in a little while.
I could murder a Twix.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you with your Twix.
Yeah. Maybe choke on it, actually, to be fair, mate, if I'm honest. Rick.
Right, let's go back to the station. I need to grab something before.
No, drive.
I need to. Can you get Billingham? I've got a little operation for Billingham.
Okay. I need to buy a taser. And some food.
Get Billingham to meet us in the armory.
Yeah. I believe there was Evangelicos while we were chit-chatting.
That's fine. That's perfect timing then. Get Billingham on the radio and get him back up.
Ringing him now.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. All right?
Can we help you?
Can I speak to one of you, please?
Yeah, what's it regarding?
If you like.
So, I was waiting for a response on an interview.
Okay.
One of your lady officers spoke to me here about a week ago. Said I'll hear something back on Saturday.
Okay.
Obviously, I was just wondering. I haven't heard anything.
Have you got? Are you available tomorrow evening? And have you applied for the applications?
Hello, mate.
Yeah, I applied on Bluetooth.
Fantastic. So
when
Sunday,
you're free, can
tomorrow
you meet me
night,
and Tom in the
we're
armory, please?
doing all interviews. So if you're available tomorrow night, all interviews will be done then. You'll be accepted. If you're accepted, you'll get an invite through the emails.
Cheers, mate.
To attend tomorrow night. They're normally held between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, around them times.
Okay, no problem. So when will I hear if I've
You'll
got to
hear
come or not?
by at least lunchtime tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll put it out tomorrow morning, tomorrow lunchtime, mate.
All right, mate. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, perfect.
No worries.
Cheers.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
Is Yorkshire about?
Possibly. I'm not sure, mate. Why? What's up?
I was meant to speak to him, and someone said come back down in 5 minutes. He still wasn't here. I know I'm back again.
If you park up in the bay over there, we'll see what we can do for you.
Thanks, officer.
Everyone's very interested in Yorkshire.
I know.
You You know when you smell cow shit, it means there's normally luck spreading around.
Yeah.
So I think I went out about 4.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
that MDT
Hello,
shit.
guys.
Hello.
mate.
What the hell happened
back
to
in
you
a sec.
guys?
Very bloody.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I woke up in a hole, mate.
Oh.
All right.
In a
That's
hole?
usual. You must have been out drinking.
Usual.
Tom?
Just walking.
Yes, mate. Oh, have we got
I,
Snickers in there?
Just ask a
Hold on.
question, mate.
Yeah?
So I spoke to Webb
Yep.
about joining ARU.
Yep.
He's happy to take me on.
Yep.
He did say about doing it a week, not next Monday, but the Monday
Yo,
after.
Silverback, how are you doing? Good to see ya.
I'm just wondering if there's any potentiality to be able to, I don't know, maybe look at doing it. If we can speak to him about enrolling me on this Monday.
Yeah, there's a few trialists he's taken on recently, hasn't he?
I'm not. I've heard a couple. I've heard that.
There's a
they've
few that
just
requested
taken
the
on-
roles. I know that.
Yeah, I know. I think I've just. I heard that Summer Fees and Griffins.
Yes, that's it.
But obviously, I did speak to Webb last night about it.
Yep.
By some of it, he said he seemed happy about obviously taking me on as a trialist. But I was just wondering whether we could have a conversation with him and potentially
Absolutely.
moving it forward a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
onto
Mhm.
Monday.
Yeah, like I say, if he's taking them on trialist, if he wants to take you on as well, then I'm more than happy to do that. You just need to speak to him. He runs that division, so if he wants more officers on, I fully trust my commanders to do what they need necessary, providing they're within the time frames and all that lot.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's worth you guys having a conversation with him about it.
I can do, if it needs to be. And then, yeah, just say that you've spoken to me about it. And if you still he wants to come to me, then he can approach me and go from there. But I give my commanders full ability to run their division. So they can obviously pick who they need to when they need, providing it's, within tolerance and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. Obviously, he was saying about doing it a week Monday.
Okay.
But obviously, this is why I just thought I'd just see if it was an option to be able to.
Yeah, like I said, he would decide. Yeah, he would ultimately decide if he feels he's got the capability to bring you on, he will do. If he hasn't, then obviously that's maybe why he'll wait a week. But have a word with him, say that obviously it's down to him, his decision, and that I've authorised that, and then he can do what he would like from there.
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right.
I'll if he's on, I don't believe he's on tonight. I'm not too sure what happened.
Okay, that's
if
fine.
He's on.
Brilliant.
Also, me and Sinfield attended a shop robbery today.
Okay.
A couple of hours ago.
B-Tech, Hayden,
there was
Dylan.
literally me, Jake.
Full respect, but you're so serious. Yeah,
No,
that's what we're trying to be. We're streaming to everyone, just giving entertainment high.
None of them were responding or anything.
We are
like
a
that.
serious roleplay server. Right. Okay.
Just obviously.
Game
then we
Punk,
was
welcome
also
in. Thank you very much
chase
for the follow.
earlier,
Ollie Porter, Josh,
and we
Silverback,
had
appreciate
no
you.
additionals at all.
Mhm.
And the only time we had an X-ray Tango unit arrive was when we lost it.
Right. Okay. Was there any higher ups on at the time?
I'm not too. I can't remember exactly because it was a few hours ago. Me and Sinfield's just been in an interview for the past 2 hours. So.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, it's just been
Were
one
there
of those.
officers on duty, mate, at the time?
Only 77 viewers on my TikTok. I know, I'm all over the TikTok, but we're just trying to convert more people over to Twitch. We are trying to hit the Twitch partner at the moment, which is 75 average viewers and above. So yeah, I'm normally averaging at the moment between 85 and 100. So I just had a bit of a crap start tonight because my PC decided to crash. So hopefully we're going to pick up the numbers as the night goes on. And continue some good RP. We got some really good RP about to happen, so I'm really looking forward to it. Hey BBC, how are we? Good to see you. Welcome back.
Tango unit did turn up.
You converted me. Ah, there we go, boy knockout. That's good. If anyone does want to come join Twitch from TikTok, you're about to see some really good stuff happening. So come on over and watch it full hand.
It was literally us and an X-ray Golf unit pursuing the chase. And no one responded.
All right, mate. It's noted, mate.
Yeah.
We'll bring it up on Monday, pal. All right.
Appreciate that.
No worries. No worries
Yeah,
at all.
speak to Greg Webb. We only step in exceptional circumstances. So
yeah, I didn't know what.
Yeah, anyone that wants to get involved, come on over. Go into my Discord, and you'll be able to apply through my Discord, which is discord.gg/DeggyUK, and there's a how to play section all there, and you can apply for Manchester Roleplay.
Obviously it'd be PC, but I didn't know whether it would be.
How long have I been in since the start of January? I've been in the city, and I've been chief ever since the whole time. I actually converted over from another city, Scorer, where I was second in command, and they wanted me chief in here.
3 months. Obviously, I don't. If I got to wait a week, I got to wait a week. But I don't want to. Personally, I don't want to stay in RU.
No, that's fair enough.
That's understandable, but
yeah, like I say, we'll get you on there as quick as we can. But as obviously you know, and you've said to me already, you've left and you've come back. You left a credible position where you was, and we have them rules in place just to keep it fair and consistent for everyone. And that's the reason why we try to stick to them as best as we can. But obviously, if there's available positions, then we're obviously not going to hold people back.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. Is it something you could potentially just speak to Webb about still?
Yeah, obviously, like I say, Webb will bring on when he's ready. However, I will just let him know that he has got authorization to do it when he would like.
Yeah, and also just another quick one where I've just been thinking about it.
Yep.
Response units.
Yep.
What level of training are they getting?
So they get off-road. They get level 3 driver training. They get taser trained. They get dog unit if Badandi gives it to them, and it will be maritime as well when we get the boat sorted.
Right. Okay. The only reason why I ask is because the last few chases I've been into,
yep,
there have been a few response unit vehicles when there's X-ray Tango units or X-ray Tango units getting obviously lead chase, and there's been response unit vehicles that are just taking lead when they've got no need to.
Okay, that's something that needs to be addressed in the meetings, like we can say. But ultimately, if Tango units are there, they should be taking lead on that. So it should be them that's going, right, okay, I'm behind you. I'll be taking safe once it's safe to do so, and then going from there. So I'll let rapid response know. That traffic units will demand that. So and it's the same with ARU. If ARU have a firearm situation, they will demand to take lead on that. So I'll just make sure traffic are aware that they can demand from people.
Yeah, because what I have noticed in the last few chases, literally in the space of 3 days I've been back.
Yep.
The chases have been, excuse my language, but it's been fucking awful.
Yeah, obviously that's where originally when I stopped everyone doing the chases until they got trained, and all of a sudden I trained everyone and I think they're now they're able to do everything again. That's where it just needs to be brought up that traffic units are the people that are meant to be taking lead. Just because you're trained in it doesn't mean to say that you are able constantly to do it. It should be traffic.
Yeah, because the amount of ramming and even I know when I was in one yesterday, and the amount of ramming and just. It was just all over the fucking place.
Yeah,
it really was.
Yeah, it's something.
It's just obviously coming back from having an RPU experience, obviously background.
Yep.
And driving to them standards, and then.
Yes, Yorkshire, I got it today, along with the red bottle.
What? Okay.
It really has.
Sells.
Sells quickly.
Sells.
Someone unlock it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'm not moving.
Where is it?
It's in here, mate. It's in here.
Tell him to put his tasers away or I will kill him.
Oh. What's the issue?
I think I know who that is.
Yeah, you know exactly who it is.
Danny, is that you?
Yes.
All right, Danny.
Danny, what's going on, bud?
I'm going to tell you now, you storm through the door and I will kill him. Shoelaces around his neck, I pull one bit tighter and I will kill him. Okay, so
Joe, are you taking lead on this?
And speak to me like gentlemen. And
Can do.
Shithouse that's just arrested me, tell him to come to the door as well.
Right, so what is the issue? Who's
listen to me, mate. I don't want to speak to you. Tell GC1 to come here. You aren't fucking rushing me this time. I'm not thick. I've been here, seen it and done it. Get the shithouse that arrested me with the
He's here. Danny, what's going on, mate?
Right. Oh, lads, what's happened is, yeah, I've had you're on blinkers.
I am, mate, yep.
All right, lads, you want to meet them, innit?
Not really with everyone in this situation. If you can try and keep it where
no
possible.
problem, lads. Well, he'll be staying where he is then, mate, until we speak to someone properly.
You want to speak to me, Danny?
No, you go and fuck yourself, Mr. Law.
I'm not Law.
Give me a second, mate. Who's that? Is that Stavros?
No, it's Warplanton.
Nah, I don't like you.
Danny, what's going on, mate? What's happened?
What's happened is, mate, lad, I've just done something, yeah? My head's popped.
Warplanton, where you gone away?
Yeah,
right.
Your officer still tried to draw a taser
not
on
out.
me.
Oh, yeah, it
I've
was,
been in
never mind.
cuffs, then they've decided to hit me with a baton.
Right. And where was this? Where was this, mate?
Ask the gobshite, mate, that arrested me. I want me phone, me radio back and all me shit back, lad. There's no need for what he's just done to me, buddy.
Right. Bear with me a second, okay? Just don't harm the
Sorry, mate.
officer. I'm going to do what I can to sort the situation out.
Mate, I'm
gonna
gonna
have
kill
an
the
officer.
officer. I'm gonna kill the officer unless all them behind
Listen,
them
I don't
doors
want to hear
fuck
that.
off.
I do not want to hear that.
Well,
Let
mate,
me
you're gonna
deal
have
with
a
the
dead officer on your
situation.
hands.
Let me deal with the situation and I'll get this under control, okay?
Okay.
Stay exactly still and I'm just going to step back a minute and speak
I'm
to...
just warning you now. One false move, lad, and I will
Right,
kill him.
listen to me. I'm going to place
They're
my
in here
key
with me, mate.
in the door.
This situation.
And that key will stay there and it's only me that will open the door, okay? So you can have
No,
your
don't put- I don't
safe.
want no keys put. I don't want no keys put in the door.
Listen.
Can you,
I'm going to have one officer
get hold
watching
of
you
Dave
just
if
to
he
make sure
wants
nothing
to
happens.
know something
Give
about
me
if
that
he can
trust
fit
that
or
you're not going to
something,
do
he's on
anything
radio
until I come back. I'm just going to be stepping away to speak to what's actually happened, okay?
One false move, mate, and I'll pull the lace harder.
Danny, that door will not be opening. Do not do anything stupid. Do not break my trust. Give me a minute. Right, whoever's involved in the situation, come with me, please.
Oh, sorry, Archer.
I'm going to stay here and talk to you.
Right, I want to know what's going on. What's happened?
Right, we was in pursuit of him from Vangelico. He robbed Vangelico. He got into
Okay.
the back of a white Ram.
Not
was
partner yet,
chasing him
Robbie, no.
basically through the streets. He then went into a dead end.
Okay.
His door opened and he ended up coming out of it.
Yep.
The Ram ran him over. God, that was a load of words. Ran him over.
Okay.
And then they left the scene.
Okay.
He was on the floor in stage 1. Obviously, he
Yep.
saw my head's popping, let me get back in the car. So obviously I says, well, your mates have left you, so we can only carry on as we are now.
Yep.
Obviously, I have been told, obviously, with that, in that situation as well, head pops. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a grey area.
It's an unfortunate situation that we're in.
Yeah, he did carry, obviously, and then we called NHS for him. We closed the road off.
Yep.
He was then hurling abuse at us while he was on the floor as he was.
Mhm.
NHS come and basically, soon as NHS revived him,
Yep.
he literally
He then
just got on
ran.
his hands, started to run. Bear went after him. He then assaulted Bear.
I then pulled a
Bear twice.
taser as I felt I was in danger of him running away.
Yeah.
But taser was not shot in
Yep.
my eyes.
Okay.
I then got hit by him.
Yep.
He gave me a left up to the cheek.
Okay.
Knocked me for a bit, so I was stood still for a few seconds,
Yep.
and then I carried on the foot pursuit. He then carried on to a 4-lane. In the middle of the 4-lane, he managed to hit me again,
Mhm.
which then stood still for a few seconds.
Yep.
I then pulled a nightstick and then carried on the pursuit, but
Yep.
had a little bit of spinal pain.
Okay.
The top of my neck was hurting a bit, so
Yep.
I couldn't carry on the foot pursuit fully. And then as I approached him, I did a muscle spasm
Mhm.
and hit Rogers here.
Yeah,
Okay.
he hit me.
So
And then I had to
he's
get
complaining that he's lost some stuff. What did he have on him when he was arrested?
I basically took off him everything from Vangelico.
Yep.
He also had a katana and a knuckle duster, which I've also took off him.
Okay.
I took his phone and radio off him in speech, but obviously the city issue at the minute is still in his pocket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously, at the end of the day, we've got to continue with our situation. If he's had that issue, that's unfortunately on him. Now,
Like I said,
if
the hardest thing is obviously NHS give me a lift to get in front of him, so I managed to tackle
Just
him
to
onto
make
the
you
floor.
aware as well,
but then
Rogers
Bear hit
did
me.
also ask for a higher up of their opinion.
Yep.
In a
So
radio, I can't remember who said it was.
From your perspectives, how bad was the so-called head issue to him to come out? Would it...
I
To me,
didn't
I think
personally
Carl
see a head issue. It
No,
looked
I
like
think
he opened the door and got out.
Right. Okay. So Okay, that's fine then. So what I'm prepared to do to try and diffuse this situation, because obviously he's got an officer hostage.
Yep.
I'm prepared to try and bring him.
Like I say, the only thing I've took off him is everything he's robbed from Angelico.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm going to try and negotiate what he wants out of this.
Yeah.
Whether he wants to get out of here and move or what. Whether we try and give him a chase again. Or whatever. But ultimately, we got a hostage. So he's got one demand. So we need to determine what that demand is. If worse comes to worse, we have to take a chase again, then so be it. Or I'm going to try and go, look, at the end of the day, you've got out of the vehicle, we've got you fair and square because you've continued. You've even been treated by NHS and they've gone through there and you've then ran after that. If I can bring it down to community service, something like that, to get the officer released, then I will do. I'll try what I can. But let's get him under control.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine.
Cool.
Like I say, it was just like his head issue. That's what.
No, I understand. Like, at the end of the day, we've got to go with our situation.
His mate left him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I couldn't really.
I've only pulled up. I just pulled up. And you're there, mate.
Right.
But GC1's back now.
Danny.
Yo.
Right, I've just spoken to my officers.
Yep.
Now, obviously, from your perspective, something may happen. From all the other officers' perspective, you've obviously got out of the vehicle. The only problem with yourself...
Corrupt. Listen, this is what's going to happen. We're going to pull the laces tight. You've got a corrupt officer on your force. I'm not going to like it. I've told you once more. I will not tell you it again. I will kill this officer in front of you.
Danny, what do we need to get this officer out of here?
What you need to do, you just need to give me my phone, my radio, my shit back, and off I go. And no one follows me, and he can live. Otherwise, I will kill him now. Or better still, the officer that nicked me, tell him to get his vest off and get in here man-to-man, and let's deal with it like a man.
So
you've got two options. I'm going to leave the ball in your court.
So you're looking...
Give me shit back, phone and radio when I walk free, or he comes in here like a man and deals with it like a man.
Right. Okay, so we've got an option, okay, that I'm prepared to go with what we've just spoken about. Now, obviously, we need this release of the hostage. If I'm prepared to give you an opportunity to potentially get out of here for the release of the hostage, and that is your one demand. Obviously, we can give you your radio, your phone back to you in order for you to make an exit out of here. And then my guys will obviously take chase from there.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. But listen, I want all my shit back. My duster, my blade, all the shit I've just robbed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, mate. I've just done it, and it was fucking great.
I'm sure it was.
It was great, and your little shit out of the officers can't keep up. This is the problem.
The problem we've also got...
Then your officer has just had me in handcuffs and decides to strike me with a nightstick. Better still, send the two of them in here like men. Take the vests off and let's get in here like men.
Danny, your so-called mates have stitched you up royally, haven't they? Because you've obviously got out of the vehicle. Rather than trying to protect you and get you back in, they've driven off.
So no, mate. No, mate. They were getting, you had your off-road vehicles then starting to push. Yeah?
Right.
Oh, so vehicles aren't going to hang around.
So they've just abandoned you and left
mate,
you.
I'm lying on the floor with tasers pointed at me.
I mean...
Okay.
So you've obviously come out of the vehicle somehow, and then they've continued from there. They've obviously given you NHS treatment, and then obviously you've ran from that as well. So obviously it's continued. I'm prepared in order to get the officer back.
I tried to run.
Yeah.
I tried to run. That's why I punched him in the mouth. That's why I turned around and punched him again with the duster on.
Okay, so in order for us... So in order for us to get the officer back safe, we potentially...
Listen, I call the shots here. Officer, on your feet now or I'm going to kill you. Now, on your feet. Yeah. Walk to the door. Oh.
You want me to open the door?
Open the door. I'm going to take this officer right out. Who's got me phone? Me phone and me radio. Phone and radio now. And me knuckles.
Who's got his phone and radio and knuckle duster?
I've got him.
Okay. Can you give it to him, please?
Danny,
wait. Danny, wait. Put him down, make him walk to the back of the cells, and he'll pass you through the handle in the door, just so you get it rather than the officer. No one will come in.
Officer, back on your knees. Back on your knees.
Right, come to the front of the door.
Knuckle
duster, phone and radio.
Yeah, okay.
Back on your knees.
Danny, no one's going to come in. That door will remain as it is, okay? Don't worry. Come here to the front here. You've got my trust here. Come to the front and get your radio, your phone, and your thing back.
One false move and I'll kill him.
Danny, trust. Come to the door. Come to the door.
Do you want him to go if he goes to right to the back of the wall? Do you want me to?
Dan, all I need you to do is just come to the door and he'll give you it back. Okay, now give it to him back.
Lad, I will cut your throat, you win.
There you go, you got it.
Step in here like a man, lad, without that vest on.
Have you got it back?
Letting your colleague on his knees, you little shithouse.
Have you got it back?
Yeah.
Perfect. Right. So what's going to happen, obviously, you're going to be escorted out of here with the hostage. You will obviously, have you got an availability to get away at all?
Boys, back at the PD. I need an escape route.
We're going to take chase, so RPU and everyone get yourselves available.
Take chase. I need a car to get me out of here straight away. Right, I'm in control. I'm in control and I've got the hostage. I'm going to walk him out of this jail.
Danny,
you're going to do what
fine.
I say.
Don't harm the hostage, we won't harm you, understood?
It's alright, I won't harm him. As long as you do what I say. I want you all up there by the desk now. Everyone on the knees by the desk or I'll kill him.
Come with me, Danny. You've got my trust to come with me.
I'll
You've got
go over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
You walk slowly now. My hands, just walk slowly.
Okay.
Walk slowly.
I'm going to open the doors for you.
Don't try and run.
He's not going anywhere. You still got your shoelace.
Go low, lad. Minutes.
Right.
Slowly, lad. I've got you.
Just going to open the door.
Do me a favour, Tom.
Yeah.
Open that back gate and then come back down here, me and the hostage.
Yep. Right, we're walking out the back gates.
There's 2 vehicles here.
Right. We're, that's open.
You're going to step back behind that door and lock the door.
Is lethal shot authorised?
Step.
There you go.
Is it? Can we have confirmation on lethal shots?
Yeah. Nice and slow. Do not rush.
Before he gets away. And what about tyres?
We do need to
nice
maybe
slow.
make sure the hostage is safe before you do anything.
What can we do?
Have a green light, green light.
Tyres. It's a green light, but make sure the hostage is safe. Hostage is safe.
People to take chase as usual. He's going to get into the car very shortly.
Nice. On your knees. The 2 of you on your knees now. I will take his life. Tom, hands above your head.
Put my hands up. There you go. Don't you worry. Danny, our trust is here.
Lads, listen to it. I am telling you now. I will kill him.
Danny, get in the car and go. Don't make me regret my decision. There, go,
Quick,
go. Take chase. He's in the forward vehicle.
Yeah, he's currently heading westbound onto
Radio 2
Boulevard.
chase, please. Radio 2 chase.
Yeah,
Everyone
fucking
chase.
Thing didn't even fire.
Povey, how did that happen?
Ramming, beware.
Well, I got him down to the cells, as I was told to. I unhandcuffed him as normal procedure. Went to offer him water, and next thing I know, he's just picking me up. He just grabbed hold of me and picked me up over his shoulder and took my shoelace off and tied it around my neck.
Interesting.
Oh shit.
Right, okay. Well, hopefully we can get him back. We know who he is anyway, so can you make
Can
sure
I-
you put a
can
warrant
I-
out for his arrest?
Tom.
Yeah.
There's one already out, GC, one for
If-
Angelica.
I were on top of there then, right? Yeah. How are we
Yeah.
going about this? Because I could have popped his head clean off.
He, according to him, has got shoelace tied around his neck, and he's walking out with it, holding them shoelaces. He does anything, he tightens that shoelace. That's
Yeah, but once I pop him in head, mate, he's gonna release that shoelace.
Yeah, most probably.
It's not like
I
the
just
shoelace
put it-
is going to kill him
I
instantly.
just couldn't be asked for it
No, of
aftermath
course,
afterwards.
I understand that obviously he's going to strangle him, which is a lot harder, and it's going to take a lot longer to strangle, which is fair enough. Sometimes I'm just going with the situation to obviously get the boys on it as well. We know who he is. He will be caught. He'll be going down for further time. But ultimately, I've got my guy back safe and sound. Anything happens, you know what happened last time when we did a perfect situation in there, and we spent the next however long trying to negotiate everything like that. I'm not interested in that. If you want to take something up further, that's up to you. But I'm just going with what I've got in front of me. And my officer had shoelace tied around his neck, and he was being escorted to the car. He's in his car. He's safe and sound. End of story.
All I'm saying is if I feel like it's right, I can do it. Yeah.
If you feel like it's right, that's fine. However, I will not be spending the next hour like I did last time trying to negotiate what was right and what was wrong. That's you to defend your actions.
Yeah. No, that sounds.
To be fair, lads, he must have taken a little while unthreading a police boot, then get the lace out, then tied it around his neck.
Yeah.
Then tied a knot.
Yeah.
Then put him on his knees.
Listen,
and if he tied a knot, he wouldn't have been able to tighten it.
Be an impersonator like Charles Bronson type situation. You're always going to get a knob of a suspect because that's who he is. But I just am going with what I have in front of me. And he's turning around and saying that's the situation. So if I can get an officer back safe and sound and get a chase out of it, then so be it. I'm happy with that.
It's also not the first time that he's done that to an officer in the cells, is it?
It's not. No, it happens every time.
Can we put an active bolo out for him to clearly say that when he's in cells, do not approach, do not go in that cell?
He doesn't come out of cuffs in the future.
Put it in the organised crime or the yellow crime situation. Do that.
Okay, no worries.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Everyone back out, please. Billingham, I need to have a chat with you actually.
Yeah. No worries, mate. If you want to follow us, mate.
No worries.
How are you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Yeah.
How's
Very
CID?
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. All right.
Oh, okay.
I'm just catching up.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We're doing a new robust policing thing.
Is it Operation Clean Sweep?
Yeah, it's going to called My RP.
Yeah, but does that matter though?
Yeah, it does matter, mate.
That's what I want to
It's going to be the slogan My RP Matters, which is robust policing.
Oh, so it does matter. Okay, I just wanted to double check that. Yeah, that's fine.
Right, we need to. Oh, you alright, Povey? You've lost your keys.
Yeah, can't get through the door.
No worries, mate. Right, here we go. I'm excited for this.
Right, I'm not
I am
taking
excited
a shower
for
with
this.
you again.
Right, we need to. I need to go show you something.
Okay, mate, no worries. 2 seconds. Nobody look at my tattoo.
Sweet.
Can you not pick an outfit where that hair does not show through?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Right.
Just saying.
I've just watched some dafties come over to me now. Well, I'm gonna love you, Funko, and you let
Jump
me
in.
know. Okay?
I can't see a vehicle.
It's right in
What?
front of us.
Love you, bye.
You what?
I couldn't see it.
Alright, no worries.
Maybe
Okay,
open your
sit down.
eyes.
Good one.
Right. Cool. So how's CID?
Yeah, not too bad. We think we've had an issue with Mr. Summerfee's. Sorry, 2 seconds. So essentially, he was working an active case on a large group for organised crime. He was taken hostage and exploited for that said information, so that had to be leaked to them. I believe they'd already tried to attempt to kidnap of his current girlfriend.
Right.
They had records of
I'm
his
excited
home
for this,
address
guys. I'm
and
excited for this.
workplace, and they posed, from what I've been told, posed a threat to him and potential further investigation. So I believe decision for his own safety was made by Delta 2 and Delta 3 to move him temporarily, I believe, back to response.
Mainly Delta 3.
For his safety. Mainly Delta 3, okay. For his own safety, effectively. I believe he's transferred into AIU now, so...
I did say to him at the time of the meeting, though, mate, just to fill you in, that it's not a closed door.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Then we've had an issue with Mr. G. But by the sounds of it, just a bit of schoolyard tittle tattle.
So I have spoken to Mr. G today.
Yes.
He doesn't want to leave. He wants to go fully deep undercover.
Okie dokie.
But that is, again, a conversation for the three of us to sort of go, is he the man for that sort of job?
Yeah, I think we need to weigh up the pros and cons of what he's going to bring to that. And, you know, the potential...
He said he got an invite to join the Biker Boys.
Okay.
Oh, really?
And I said, well, you can't do that as PD, so...
No, absolutely not. Again, I think it's, we need to sit down and maybe weigh up the pros and cons of what benefits versus risks, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
So yes, that's where we're currently at. We have a new trialist who I'm trying to catch up. Well, potential trialist.
We've got to get there first, guys. We've got to get there.
I think it's Charlie Kilo 4.
How can we drive through red lights? Because we're undercover. We've got an undercover vehicle. You have to drive. We're driving to how like criminals are, for instance. So if a criminal sees us like driving all perfectly while we're here,
ultimately the guys are doing what they can.
It's a bit more obvious. So that's the reason why we're currently doing this.
Good. You know, they're clearing the investigations. Martin has currently got quite a substantial investigation, which hopefully is going to come to fruition very shortly, which I can brief you on close to the time. Yeah, there's a couple of things in the pipeline which is going well. Certainly, I'm more than happy with Delta 3. He's doing a fantastic job. Delta 2, it's Swifty, innit? Yeah, and that's where we're at currently. For myself,
I'm just debating whether it's face cam or
I'm going through all the documents.
I need to try and be serious about it. I want you guys to see the seriousness, but whether I can be serious or like,
they should start filtering through in the start of next week. So everyone's got a set format to work to. There's a couple of things already been put in the emails, but I've got a few more to do, obviously.
Few more things, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to finalize the checklist because we obviously know what the guys need to be trained in, but I want that up to on paper so the guys who come in obviously have a record of that.
Yeah.
Then from there,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, brilliant. And what's this about?
You'll find out. Get it out.
Okay.
Right, let me mark it. Where is it? Somewhere like here in it. I think it's around here somewhere. It's not going to be in a weird initiation service, no. You'll see. You'll see. Basically, what's just happened, I've just bagged... He is my CID-1. I've just bagged him over the head, and I've taken him hostage. At this moment in time, I have taken your comms, your tracker, everything from you.
No problem. I'm willing to comply.
And Robbie, if you do the same, think about your duty.
I will do the same.
You just got to listen. You just got to wait and see what happens. Essentially, I've kidnapped an officer. Yeah. Still Lewin, let's go. Welcome in. Thank you for the tier 1. Hope you're well. Right, you are cuffed. Don't do anything stupid. Actually, it's easier if we do this.
Whoa.
Almost.
Why is it so windy?
You'll find out.
Don't worry about that.
Right, when I take this blindfold off, I do not want you to move at all. Right.
Really?
I want
You're
you
going to
to
bring me
talk.
up here? Really?
I've had reports, my CID1...
You're going to look me in the face if you're going to pull a gun on me.
I've had reports that you have been corrupt, leaking information as CID1. Why should I not shoot you now? Leaking information to gangs.
Someone want to tell me what this is about?
Can you hear me?
Can't hear you if you're speaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Right, so I've had information that you've been leaking information from CID into gangs, and you've been trying to frame one of the other officers that you've now got rid of out of your unit.
Really?
Really?
Okay, yeah.
You need to start talking.
What do you want me to talk about?
Well, everything that you've been doing. Otherwise, you're getting shot and you're getting thrown
Well,
off
you're
the
gonna have to give me more than that.
Okay, who you been talking to?
My own unit.
Okay, who else
Apart
have you been
from
talking to?
Interactions wise for the last week, I've had minimal with any criminals. So I don't know where you're getting this information
Listen,
from. But
I'm not dumb here. I know exactly what's going on. Tell me now. Otherwise, you'll be walking off that edge.
Well, then it looks like you're walking me off the edge because I ain't got nothing to tell you.
Come on. You know you've been leaking.
You've got rid of an officer out of the unit because you've been telling me that he's been leaking information.
I think you should probably check your facts right because I haven't got rid of anyone.
Don't tell me.
Well, I'm just stating facts. You want me to be factual? I'm going to tell you the facts.
It's interesting that your Delta 3 has been doing all the work lately. The Delta 2 has been non-existent. You've been non-existent and leaving it all to Delta 3.
Okay.
So start talking. Where
I have a family. I have family commitments. Appreciate it. I can't be on shift at all times. The family? No, my own family. My own family. Because believe it or not, I have a love interest. You know, so I have a life outside of PD, and that comes before anything. But if you're really going to think I'm corrupt, then throw me off here right now. Because in 9 months of me being in this PD, I've done nothing but serve this force.
What do you know on Yorkshire?
What do I know on Yorkshire?
Yep.
Apart from some information that was passed over to me
I
by
want to hear this
Delta
some
3.
information. Tell me the information.
Well, I can't. Without having access to my email system, which you've taken my phone, I can't tell you those facts.
Well, you're not getting access right here.
Okay, well then that's fine. I can't tell you those facts, can I?
They must have told you something.
As far as I know, Mr. Sinfield was working on an investigation in regards to Hamilton's, and that he was seen, Mr. Yorkshire was seen with somebody at Hamilton's, and he witnessed them threatened someone from Hamilton's with a knife. But that's all I know about it.
Right. So why has Summerfire's been taken off the force if he's doing all that?
He hasn't been taken off the force. He was
Why has he
moved
been
for his
removed
own
from
safety.
CID?
For his own safety.
Who's protecting him?
Who's protecting him? He was moved.
What's his own protection? What's he done?
So he was moved so that he didn't have access in case anything was to happen to him, that he wouldn't have access to confidential information. The reason
that you're trying to hide, is he getting too close to the truth?
No, absolutely not. What we're doing is mitigating the risk, because if anyone wants to take him, if he's not in CID, what would be the point? They've got nothing to exploit him for. So therefore, it lowers the risk. on himself.
It just seems a little bit like he had a good case going.
He did.
And then you just ruined him because he's getting too close to the truth, and you're trying to protect whoever you're protecting out there.
Okay, right. I don't think I have any reason to protect anyone outside of PD, unfortunately, apart from my own family.
Can you smell something?
Well, you want to say that's bullshit, that's fine. You push me off this ledge right now. But all you're doing to me, you're calling me out for corruption, but look at you. Look at the state of what I'm seeing in front of me right now.
We're trying to protect our force from corrupt officers.
Trying to protect your force, and you think by murdering another officer is protection?
By getting rid of the dead wood, but getting rid of the
well, then you send me to prison. You send me to prison. You swore an oath to the Queen to serve the members of the public. Serving the members of the public will be to lock me up, detain me, and send me to prison if you had the evidence. To me, bringing me up here, you've got nothing.
Does nothing. You just come straight back out and continue.
So why are you serving it?
People inside. All we do
why
is
do you come to work and serve this justice system?
Mickey Mouse is to prison.
Okay.
If the chance of me getting all my stuff leaked from the police station just because one of my CID officers
if this is your interpretation of serving, then I think you should take a hard look at yourselves, both of you.
Look at me, Tom.
I can't look at you.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah. Right, well done. You passed the task.
Yeah, good job, mate.
You're such a dickhead. Fuck you.
Right. Okay, so
fucking bring me.
That's a long way down.
I'd piss myself. You fell then. You bring me up to Chiliad, you fucking bastard. You such a twat.
Head of CID.
Yeah.
You've passed the task of your negotiation.
I might not be the head much longer. You bring me up here again.
Why?
Asshole.
Why is that the only first time that has ever happened within CID?
In respect of what, to officers, you mean?
You have CID officers. So what's just happened? I've just handed over traffic to commanders. Two commanders that I've built a foundation on.
Yeah.
CID is my next target. I feel CID is a weak link at the moment.
More than happy. And as you can see, obviously I'm... Yeah, go ahead.
Truthfully, you are playing a bit of a backseat role at the moment. From honest opinions, Martin at the moment, Delta 3 seems like he's running the division, and you guys are obviously Delta 2 is going out of that position. He's not staying as Delta 2. And I'm prepared to give you a kick up the arse and get you sorted because I know you're more than capable as Delta 1. But what I've just done there, you guys as CID are undercover operators and you're detectives. Anyone that is undercover should go through that type of training.
Yeah.
And should be. You've kicked Summerfies out, who I believe Summerfies is one of a good officer. However,
what I'm saying to you, sir, is that he hasn't been removed permanently. This is a safety issue for himself.
Okay,
that's all it is, to mitigate a risk for now. It's not a permanent solution.
You, in my honest opinion, I believe that you set him, he's been set up to fail. Then every officer in that division has been set up to fail at this purpose because the lack of training has been brought in. So obviously you've got CID detectives and CID undercover operatives. You guys do undercover work. How many times have you done negotiation training like that where you should be, saying the right things, doing the right things to make sure you don't lose your life?
So, if I may, sir, if you'd have spoke to your GC2 here, what did I say was going to happen with the trial list that was potentially coming over? What we're going to do as part of that?
I did inform him that.
So that's fine.
I think he's
that
talking,
is happening, sir.
He's talking past tense, mate.
I'm talking absolutely. Here.
What I'm trying to...
I have obviously informed him that a lot of training was coming.
Oh, absolutely, sir. But
when we had a meeting earlier, obviously. We're trying to obviously show you
absolutely, and I agree.
Is quite because obviously looking at that of what we just did, some people would think, shit, I can't do that because
100%.
That's going to make obviously it's going to raise eyebrows. Now we've disappeared, we've gone off duty. They've just seen us walk out of the building with you, in undercover. Now,
and it's also going to raise suspicions because I thought something dodgy was going on between you two, and I already texted Delta 3 and said, if you don't hear from me again, I'm with these two. So now I'm going to have to mitigate that. But anyway, so coming back to that, as you can
that's
appreciate,
that's all we're going on about. Is
no, absolutely, sir, and I'm willing, as you can see from what I've given you the updates on. That's where we're going with the unit.
What will be interesting now is where are they? What are they doing now? Are they looking for you?
Yeah, it'd be a good test, absolutely.
Yeah.
But coming back to everything else, what you have to understand is obviously I'm doing my best to rebuild everything from the ground up. Now, this is no disrespect to you, sir, but you were in charge of this unit. Where were all these things when you were in charge of it?
Myself?
Yeah.
So there was only me and one other officer.
Okay, so I'm working with one extra officer, but
Yeah,
as you can
exactly.
appreciate, this is not me making an excuse, sir, but you can appreciate you were in the role probably longer than I've been in the role.
He's got an opinion. Yeah,
you know, you can't say that. You know, it's fine for me.
So I was in the role of head of CID for about 3 weeks.
Okay, so I've been probably about a month. So granted, but you have to appreciate I'm trying to rebuild everything from the ground up.
Correct.
Okay, and that is what is happening currently. But as you can appreciate, with
Mark, welcome
commitments,
thank you for the
that
follow.
takes a little bit longer.
So we're not here to.
I'm not saying
you're shit.
No,
I'm
absolutely.
shit, or
and
he's shit.
And I'm willing to take criticism and construct. That's my job as a unit head.
We
Absolutely.
simply did that tonight to say this is what you can do.
Yeah.
Well, this is what you will do.
This is
And
what
that's
you
what we
will
are
do.
doing.
And
Yeah.
exactly.
So
Like
what's
this.
going to happen?
Yeah.
I've obviously now got traffic to where I feel they are now capable of progressing, and the commanders that will take that forward. I'm now moving over to CID.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to be working with you for the next week or two.
That's fine.
Clearing out the shit and picking it up properly. We're going to go through intensive training and stuff like that. You're going to have a full structure in place. Everyone needs to pass the go-in tasks in order to do it. I'm coming straight in. Delta 2 has been removed to Delta 3. Delta 3 has been removed to and been promoted to Delta 2.
Okay.
Over the last month.
Are they aware of that, sir? Just
No,
not yet.
Right, that's fine.
You're the first person we've approached because as a
No
commander,
worries.
what's going to be happening over the next few weeks is that we're going to be working closely. We're going to be put training tasks put together. We're going to have a structure put together. You guys are going to know exactly what you can and can't do, what you can and can't attend, who you should be looking out for, the type of strategies that you should be going for, undercover work and stuff like that. You will be giving intensive interrogation training, just like we've just given you there. And if people pass it, they pass it. If they don't, they're not fit for the unit or undercover side of things. There are two types of divisions within CID. You're going to have the detective side of things, which are purely suited and booted with a vest, just like Summer Fives was wearing, where it's a shirt, tie, smart trousers, shoes,
That's
and
obviously what you can see from the guys, obviously, Martin and
what you were
Swift
wearing
is now
before you
and that.
changed.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely. Yeah,
I'm happy with that, and that's a detective work. You will have obviously the forensic suit to use when obviously you go through the forensic side of things. Detectives will be purely going around MDT side of things, checking for any outstanding investigations and following up on stuff like that.
That is currently happening. Granted, it's a bit of a slower process on the days because we're a bit staggered, like say with the staffing number wise. But yeah, and like say, you know, all credit to the guys. Whilst I was away on annual leave, 16 warrants were served. Obviously now you can see I've put a dedicated channel for that in the emails, so that they can have a record of that. Because I appreciate GC2 said he wasn't aware of that, and I agree. So now I've got a so we can have a record of that, so you can see it.
I will tell you, obviously, having run CID as you say.
Yeah,
it's a bloody hard unit to run. It's
agree,
a lot of paperwork.
Unfortunately, most of CID is more paperwork side, but it's MDTs, and that's where we're trying to train the rest of the division to make sure the MDTs are up to scratch, so that you guys get an easier job. When you come in as an active investigation open, you've got all the information in front of you to go and arrest that person. Now,
I mean, you can see probably from the document I posted when you get chance. Obviously, I've put a set guidance out for the guys so they know how.
I was also speaking
an
to
MDT.
Billingham today to say that we're going to map out a roadmap for an MDT. Because
that's what I've done.
it makes everyone's job hard.
There's already a basic MDT.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Structure.
So what I did was I've already put one out for the CID side. To say this is ideally how we should format our MDTs. I think it captured all the crucial information. It was a good set format, and it will look better putting a case file together with statements like that if we are to proceed to court. So effectively, It's doing the initial work for a court file, even
Yeah,
though
yeah.
most things may not even get to court. But it's better it's done early, and if it does get to court, then we've got it all sorted. So that's already been posted as well.
Okay. Now the next side is the undercover work.
Yes.
Officers will not go in undercover uniform. I will not see CID in this uniform or the undercover uniform until they've done the following training plan that I will put in the MDT in the emails.
So my suggestion, which I had an initial discussion with GC2 about, was potentially to put that to a higher rank in the division. So obviously I appreciate the new ranking structure in PD.
Yep.
Brings people across at a rank. And another point actually was that when, obviously, I appreciate a lot of people are now higher up in PD. So if they're coming across, obviously they have a lot of experience in their unit, but not in CID. So I said about GC2 to put maybe like a trainee detective role in. So but then they work back up to the rank they were. If you see what I mean.
So CID will not be able to get into CID without being sergeant already. I expect you have, let's say you have 10 in your unit. You would have minimum. You would have this doesn't include you and your deputy, okay? So you'd have 12 ultimately. 10, 5 would be sergeants, 5 would be inspectors.
Yep.
The inspectors and above would be able to do undercover work.
And that's why I said
your
GC2.
sergeants would do the detective work. It is for them to then progress into the into the inspector role to do the undercover work.
Because this is what I said, obviously, to GC2. You know, if we have inspectors coming across from the other division, then they've got nothing to strive towards. And that's what I did say to him. So obviously, I don't know how you feel.
Anyone that comes into CID will start as sergeant.
That's fine. That's what I wanted to clarify.
You come as a chief inspector, whatever, and you want to go to CID, you start as a sergeant only because of the
we were
structure of the way
pondering this
it is.
earlier. We were pondering it and working out a way to do it.
Like CID in the police force is a completely. It's not separate, but it is a totally different entity to the main police uniform.
And that was my concern. Obviously, like say if they came over as inspectors, they couldn't lead the sergeants when they don't know anything about the unit.
Correct. That's exactly. You get headhunted into CID. You don't get offered into it. You get headhunted. So that's the reason. So you're going to have 5 sergeants, 5 inspectors, 2 of you guys. The sergeants will be going through the MDTs and they will be attending forensic stuff like that. They will do the MDT reports and they will put all the evidence in to say, yep, okay, this person is it needs to be such and such. They need or warrant out for them. Then report back to the inspectors. The inspectors will then obviously go from there. They will then report it. And
I think this is where Summerfies sort of went wrong and went astray. Is obviously because he was doing 1 minute he was out doing clothed work, then he was out doing undercover work.
I mean, in all credit to him, I didn't actually see him in plain clothes.
Is it Colm? I'm going to
say
Colm.
From what I know, what those guys have told me, he was whilst he was doing his investigation,
hey, Whippets, good to see
still
you.
suited and booted, which was a lot more professional than I think.
Yeah,
and I like to say I don't know where
it's the feeding back thing that we need to sort out. Obviously,
there they go. How you doing? Nice
everyone in CID needs to know every part needs to know what the other part's doing. Otherwise, it's so easy. If you're say there's 3 of us in CID, you're doing Boys in the Hood, you're doing let's say Yak, and I'm just coming to the thing. I could quite easily step on both those investigations, not knowing very quickly if they're at a shop or they're at a bank or they're at Evangelico's and I go in and they have no idea what's going on. I could easily fuck up the
and completely, and that's like I say, I think that caused a few issues, and hence why you'll probably see in the emails the shift handover.
Yeah, seen that very good.
Use that a lot more.
Yeah,
to prevent this, like I say, obviously lessons.
What do we think of? What do we think of Tottenham?
Like
I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm not a Tottenham fan, so I'm not going to promote.
I don't think it's
the just to piss anyone off.
No, it's not.
I'm a
Luton
Town fan, so
he
shit towards Luton fine.
He had a lot of risk on his head there. So when he's brought back in, he's going to be brought back in subtly, as in it was too visible, and obviously CID people are going to want to get to them.
Of course, yeah, and that's
high risk on their heads.
And like I say, if by doing the action that's been taken, that for now mitigates any risk onto him and his family because they've got no reason to take it. If he's just a normal beat Bobby, he's not privy to the information.
And also, when he comes back, nobody will know he comes back.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But no, I'm more than happy to like say, there are things in the thing. Obviously, as you appreciate those you know, some of the things you've suggested there have already been talked about by myself and GC2. It's the first time I've caught up with you since being back off leave, so obviously this is why we've not had a chance to talk about it. But I'm more than happy to say I would appreciate the input and the criticisms. If you find any criticism, anything like that, I'm more than happy to.
I'd say it's all constructive rather than just
But even so, I'm not here to be sensitive in the matter. If things need to change, things need to change. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm more than willing to do.
From perspective, from watching over the last few weeks, Delta 3 is doing most of the work, getting and other people are taking the credit for it, truthfully. And obviously Summerfires was doing stuff as well, but he ultimately wasn't talking to you guys about it. But I believe that he also maybe hadn't given the true guidance that he that he should have got.
No, there was, and granted, there was a failure on the training element, because what happened was he came over, I went on annual leave, and Swifty went on annual leave, and that is where and obviously this has then led to that, and obviously there is a letdown in that, but hence why the training checklist will be essential. And then, like you say, once we get some more numbers in, we can then, higher ranking them. We know that training can be completed. Should this happen again? Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Delta 2's being removed to Delta 3, and Delta 3's being moved up.
Yeah.
And most of the reasons being, obviously, the work that I see him do. Smart coming in with us, tier 1. Let's go. Thank you.
Well, speaking purely for Delta 3, as I've said to GC2, I've credited him with a lot of praise. For his current investigation, he's keeping me in the loop. He's put a lot of time and effort into it.
Yep.
And obviously, you yourselves will be made aware of that next week.
Yep.
Which he'll brief you on. And he's worked a fantastic investigation. And like I say, all credit to him. He's working very hard.
Yeah, you need to speak. This is where you need to manage properly. Okay.
Well, that's kind of the role that I'm taking,
Delta
sir.
2. You need to manage Swifty, because he gets told that he's being reduced to rank. He needs to be told why, and ultimately, when he's meant to have stepped up into position, you never see him in the emails. When you see him on duty, he's always in the same clothes that we're wearing now, with a vest on, and he's just driving around with either Robbie or whoever, and there's no leadership. I need that person to step up. Like you'll see myself, for instance. I'm in normal police uniform as a response person with a gun, etc. I'm going to every scene I can and showing all the officers what they should be doing at the scene and trying to lead him by example. As a commander of a unit, I want him to. He should be dressed in smart uniform. He should be going to a scene and obviously taking charge of the detective side of things. He should be asking whoever detective unit to get into forensic uniform, or himself, and doing that forensic uniform. He should be making sure the MDTs are up to scratch, and he should be obviously pushing that side of things. I don't necessarily see that. Like today, Vangelico went straight to Vangelico. He's in my same uniform here, driving our GC car, and he's obviously then turned up on scene. He stayed behind, granted, but he's not gone to get his forensic van out. He's not gone to get... But bearing in mind, he was the only unit on as detective. He should have gone and got the forensic unit van. It's just
was
having
that... Was that the most recent one when I came on shift?
No. That was the...
Oh, was that before? Sorry, I wasn't aware of that.
And, it's having that initiative. That's what we're looking for. But as a command, you need that initiative. And that's what I'm talking about. Every division... Every police officer doesn't have initiative at the moment, because all that happens is a call comes in, everyone goes state 5 to that call, and then when you get there, like at the cells, for instance, we had that hostage, one person taking one hostage. We don't need 20 officers around me trying to watch with the situation. Whereas what they should have happened is some of them officers go, right, okay, we're not needed here. We only need sort of 2 or 3. Let's send some officers away.
So, I agree with you. Obviously, like I say, I'm trying to set an example as a unit head, from the dressing smartly, managing things, absolutely. And like I say, for the most part, I suppose, in credit to Summerfires, things like that, things were getting done. You know what I mean? Things were ticking over, but there's
Danny,
more
welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
There's more I can do as a commander, and there's more the unit can do. And that's
Jamie,
where we're striving to go towards, obviously. But yeah, I appreciate any input you've got towards it.
Yep.
And I'm more than happy to, work with you and put those things in place.
I will touch base with you in emails, because I will go through a complete structure.
Just start talking to Billingham at the moment.
Traffic and a bit of ARU. So over the next 24
we were
hours,
putting him through some training and stuff, and now we're talking to him about the unit.
and do's and don'ts.
Yeah,
and then obviously we will
sir.
work with that over the next couple of weeks before I then move on to ARU.
Yeah,
Do you work
not
with
a problem,
the
sir.
easier you work with me like RPU did?
Well, I'd rather have
actually,
like I say, I'd rather have
we were
a
showing him the,
closer link with yourselves and a closer working relationship.
Yep.
Because like I say, obviously, you said if I catch up with GC2, obviously our shifts may conflict, and I don't see you know catch up with you as much as I'd like.
Yeah.
So it's
Sweet.
good.
I'll give you a call then, mate. You all good though?
You know, chili had aside, this was good.
Sweet. Right.
The way
all right,
I
mate.
work
I'll give you a call.
is
Cheers.
I will put everything into emails for you and give you a full structure and a plan to work towards. Every operation I expect you to do at any point will be listed out details in the email system like a document. You then
which we
have to adapt and work to that.
Yeah, so we do already have a document. If you want to have a look at that, obviously, if it needs adapting, we will. But again, similar, we have now case threads in the emails for the operation. So again, you have access to those, so you can see them at all times. That's kind of where we're going with that as well.
Once we get this in place, within the next 48 to 72 hours, then I expect you to start bringing more officers on to the new training plan.
Absolutely.
All right.
What I'll do is I'll wait for that to come in place, and then I will arrange a
You'll
date
have that within
with...
24 hours.
Yeah,
and
so
then,
what I'll do is after that, I'll arrange the date with Charlie Keo 24, and obviously then he can go through that new process.
Perfect. Sounds good. Let's get out of the rain.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get back out on duty.
Leave you up here, prick.
And I expect you to be doing that with every of your officers that move to inspector.
Absolutely.
We'll go through the training. Like, I really liked the sorry, Tom, go on.
No, in fact, every CID officer should go through that type of training because they're detective at the end of the day.
That's what's going to be on the a lighter version of that, or similar, is going to be on the induction process. Obviously, we have the mock forensics scene they do now.
Yep.
We're going to do a sit-down interview with them as well.
Yep.
And then, as I was speaking to GC2, that'll be the end part of it, which they won't know about. They'll just get taken.
I mean, you could even have one of us swarm in, hold you at, you know, at that point or whatever, and take them, and then up here could be one of the other, like Martin or yourself.
Yeah.
And then you could do the questioning.
Because similar, like we were discussing, that's the reason why, to make sure they can obviously handle that and see whether they would give up information, etc.
Do you want to fly?
No, you fly.
I've had a gun to my head. You fly.
All right.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I needed to do that because that's my initiation into CID. That's me turning around to the head of CID and saying, I'm here now, I'm taking charge and helping you get to where that needs to be. CID needs some work. Summer Fires was basically set up to fail as well. He got removed from the division because he gave out quite a lot of information which he shouldn't have done when he was taken hostage. I've done it.
Perfect.
So obviously that's why we need to make sure we now get things sorted. So I wanted to do that style of thing to show him.
Hang on, guys. I've got something in my thing that I'm not sure how to get rid of.
Oh, God.
Use your back space muscle. Done it?
Yeah, yep.
Cool. So I'm kind of what it is. As GC1, obviously, I am setting that example for my officers to follow. So I'm going around the different divisions and setting that standard because I feel the standard needs to be raised, and to keep being raised, I'm putting in my own structure on how everything should be done. And I've been through traffic. I've now given them a good start, and traffic are doing really well and they're getting better. I put a head of unit and a second in command in place, and they will then work to the structure I've given them. If they start diverting off of what I've shown them, then obviously I have to rein them back in. But I'm now going to move to CID to sort them out because I feel that CID are struggling at the moment. They're not at the rate that I want them to be. And once I've done CID, then I'm going to move to ARU. I wanted to move to ARU first before CID because there was a real problem with the guns. And obviously if guns start coming in, then they're ready for it. But with summer fires going and a few other corruption situations, stuff like that, I felt I needed to get in and take the ball by the horns quickly and get it sorted. So yeah, you'll see me doing some CID work, which is going to be really cool for you to see. Undercover stuff. You'll see some detective work, forensics, investigation, interrogation, all this type of stuff over the next couple of weeks for them to put that foundation in place. And then we'll move to ARU and do some proper ARU stuff as well. So as you know, with me, you get everything as a chief. I can do every division at any time I want to. So I'm not stuck to one thing, which is really cool, and I really like that. So yeah, you get a lot of different RP scenes. Well crashed.
Tactical crash, like it.
Do you need me to be there to talk to your Delta 2 and Delta 3? Or are you going to do it?
Yeah, it may be worthwhile. Let me just see where they are in a second. I'll just get changed and I'll have a look.
Okay, put them straight into our office then.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll go get changed. You're probably best off doing it into the superintendent one upstairs.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Cool. So yeah, it's going to be good. Looking forward to it. You are... Right, let's go this way. I was watching Robbie before I come on. And he was singing the Backstreet Boys. I was like, I can't get out of my head now. Cool, right, so we're going to have a chat with... So I've got to demote someone now. He's staying as his inspector role, but he's not been Delta 2 anymore. So I'm going to promote a new Delta 2, which is not going to be easy to do. Hopefully people don't feel like it or take it out of character, if that makes sense. Because obviously we're all good friends in the police force. And as long as people don't take it personal, that
to be fair, mate, we got
enough,
windy aim. You'd probably tried to shoot me and hit Martin back in Sandy.
Don't you worry,
Wow.
I wasn't pointing anywhere near you for the simple fact that in case.
I appreciate that.
I mean, he nearly shot somebody earlier, so that would be the reason.
Yeah.
Send this PD. Can I see your...
How would one join this? Because 10,000 words to apply. So, Aaron, go into my Discord, which is in my link tree on my bio.
Finish up what you need to in custody.
There is a how to play and an application help section.
Right,
if
mate,
you click that and look, it will give you everything you need
Let me see where
on how to do the 10,000 apps. Yeah, Dougie, PD's good, man. PD's good. There's a lot of RP within PD. What have I missed anyway? Let's catch up with what I've missed. Smart, thank you so much for the tier 1. Whippets, welcome in. How are we? Kurt Bean, since when does Billingham call you all sir? I know, tell me about it. Brittles, thank you for the follow as well. Hope you're well.
This phone's off as well.
What am I seeing? I got told corruption was a gov issue.
Right, yeah.
Swear people got removed from the force of corruption. It did Scottish, yes, they
I'll
did
check with
indeed.
Martin was crewed up with him.
But you know, you have to watch to find out what's happened.
Are you talking to me? Well, I see one with that colour hairstyle, so yeah.
Well, he put the bag on your head, so.
It seems like a you move though.
I'd have used plastic.
People jump to the conclusion.
Can I also inquire as to why you can't afford to wear socks?
Oh, shut up.
That was the worst comeback I've ever heard.
Well, oh, bloody hell. Come in.
That was very...
Wow.
What's the door ever done to you? Hello?
You put your fist through it.
I know.
Hey, doing Big Z, good to see you. Welcome in. So I'm just trying to catch up with chat, make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah, you went.
He went to stay at 11.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, Leah, good to see you. Welcome in.
Making the change now?
Yeah. Obviously,
yeah?
he needs to be made aware of it anyway.
Yeah.
Whether you have to do that through emails.
Okay. Yeah, I'll reach out to him after that. So there's going to be some shake-ups in the unit, mate. I'll be honest with you. There's a couple of things we are doing well. There's a couple of things we need to do more, especially from my side as the unit commander. I want to credit you with the good work that you've been doing, especially on your operation.
Thank you.
But sadly, you're fired.
My heli
Sorry, no, that's not the
no,
way we're going.
Dougie.
No, I'm joking. Come back.
I will check it out after.
You're doing an amazing job, mate. GC1 is going to be coming in to help help format the unit myself. He's going to look over all the stuff that we already have and help us make some changes for the better for what we're doing. There's also going to be some staffing
it is hard, Aaron, but don't worry. There's an application help section for you.
A great thing for yourself. It's reflected a bit based on your work that you've been doing and your professionalism.
Oh, really, Aaron? Wow.
You
That's
are going to be moving up to Delta 2. Now, I know that
Official
probably
Caliber,
raises
welcome
concerns
in.
for yourself.
Hope you're well.
about
Thank
50.
you for the follow.
He'll be spoken to about that separately. Just know that this is a reflection, this promotion for yourself is based on your work and your commitment to the unit.
Thank you.
Like I say, I appreciate the work that you've been doing with your investigation. It's not going to notice.
Nice, Dougie.
By myself,
NHS is really good.
and certainly not by Gold. And that's the reason for your promotion. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
What I'll do is let me reach out to Swifty. Obviously, he needs to be informed and stuff like that. So once that's done, we'll get your stuff updated on the roster. I just don't want to update it before he's made aware and let him find out that way. See what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
So
No
I'll
problem.
inform you once that's done, and then I'll get you.
Official Caliber coming in with a tier 1 as well. Let's go. Thank you.
Is there anything you want to brief them in about your investigation that you've got?
All of you guys thinking I was corrupt. Wow. Would you ever think that? GC1 being corrupt.
So
You've never ever seen me corrupt, and you never will. Official coming straight in with a follow, then the 5, and then the sub as well. My man, thank you, appreciate you. That's very kind of you.
Relates
goat,
to
absolute goat.
At some point today.
Everything just froze. Wow. I'm not doing that again for a while.
The shop that we discovered. I think it was on the 19th.
It's Aaron for Aaron, appreciate you coming in. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
To suggest who owns the shop and
anyone
who's
from TikTok, feel free to come on over to Twitch.
And
we are live.
Basically, I'm putting together an operation. We'll apply for a warrant.
I'll be all their properties.
Appreciate that, Rollets.
Everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
As well as the actual operation itself.
Yep.
Once that's over, we kind of want to not publicise it, but we want it to be known.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Hey, finger heart coming in. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate the finger heart on TikTok.
People should know,
very kind of you.
especially these groups, that they may think that they're untouchable.
Yeah.
We will take, especially, CID ourselves, will do the proper due diligence.
Aaron, what are you doing?
As mine
Another 5 gifted. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's very kind. Wow.
There's a lot of due diligence gone in, especially from my side.
Wow.
He's picked up on a lot of stuff.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Where as CID, we're wanting to go so that we're beyond reproach.
Big W.
Especially if things go to court. We want to have the idea behind the threads.
Absolute
so
goat.
Effectively a case file or a court file. So that literally, if that needs to go to court, which any high value case like Martin's will.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
The only piece I'm missing of my of the evidence is I need the next person to chase down Officer Street to make a statement on the Fleeca Bank robbery.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. That's fine. Is she in tonight?
She was. Yeah, was earlier. Lads.
What are you doing? Thank you. 15 gifted. What are you doing? Thank you. Wow, triple W.
I mean,
everyone that has just been given a gifted sub, please make sure you say thank you.
Something weird's going on.
Wow, what a goat.
About?
You know who.
Okay. Yeah, I get.
I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it.
Big up.
I spoke
That's
to Tom
very kind.
earlier.
Thank you.
There's a lot of weird
And chip
stuff happening at the
cookies,
moment,
chips
and I
on,
can't put my finger on it
Jamie
either
Mears,
way.
Thank you, Jamie
Agreed,
Mears,
and
thank
I'm
you so much for
certainly
the,
not going to
TikTok
notice.
Yeah.
Our side.
Big up.
My
very
main
kind of you.
concern is I don't want to be dragged into it.
Nope. Agree.
Again, I haven't really seen anything, but
again, I think
there's a lot of things coming from a lot of directions,
So
and none of it
pleased.
seems
Thank
to meet
you.
in the middle.
It's very kind.
Agreed. And the bits we do have that might look towards it are very basic, if you see what I mean. But yes, there's certainly something to push forward with. But I
Yeah.
think it's something that needs to be treated.
Give me what you got, all your money, money.
You just love the alerts,
Yeah.
don't you? You love the sound
But yeah,
alerts.
it's certainly
100
like
bits as
I say,
well.
Look into
Top
it,
man, thank
see
you.
what you can
That's
find
very
out.
kind of you.
Obviously,
How much
tread
is a sub?
careful,
I think it's $3.99. It's gone back to $3.99.
We don't know
Or
who's
if you're a
dangerous
Twitch,
and who's not
if you're
dangerous
an Amazon
in this
Prime
one.
user, you can link your Twitch account to it, and you can free
Yeah.
sub. You can subscribe for free.
Yeah, agree with you completely.
I just want to speak to both of you guys on Gold Command as well.
Send in a
so
coffee as well.
I was
Thank
taking
you.
a statement
Appreciate that.
from
I'll drink to that.
Chief Inspector Webb, possibly yesterday or the day before.
It's
can't
addicting. It is
remember.
indeed.
In regards to that shop raid that we did, I was asking about. I was made aware that there was cannabis in the stash.
Right.
In the
It's all good, Beast Jamie.
stash
Not
at
a
the
problem.
shop.
There definitely was. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's gone missing from evidence.
Right.
Do we know what sort of
No.
quantity?
A lot.
Significant.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, he told me that, is it X-Ray Golf 4?
So the person
Shane
who took the
Jordan.
cannabis, yeah, it was Shane. He took it from the
ATS
safe.
FS. Squad.
Obviously, I'm going to
Thanks
question
for the
him
follow.
about it. I'm
Hope
going to ask him where it is. As it's part of I need a statement from him. But obviously, I wanted to make you guys aware.
There's a lot of cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool things you got.
Because obviously, that's a critical.
Yeah, we do need to keep an eye and somehow log this.
Oscar
I'm sure
coming in
this
with
is
a jump
happening more
scare.
than
Thank
we all
you.
realise.
And then
So
Aaron
we
coming
obviously
in
need
again
to
with
get
100
some sort
bits.
of way of doing it. Obviously, the
You
MDT
two,
logs it.
treat me very.
but
Thank you. Appreciate
if
it.
it's gone,
It's only if they
Very
update
generous
the
of you.
MDT though, isn't it?
That's it.
It kind of goes back to that again. The fundamental
Smashing
issue
that sub goal tonight.
sometimes, and this is not all officers by any means, but some officers don't maybe do the correct due diligence or paperwork following a scene.
Maybe we should start doing. Well, I don't know what GC1 thinks about this, but maybe we should do some spot checks on everybody so they know that at any point they could be checked.
Well, the problem we've
random
got, right?
stuff.
The problem we've got.
If you're speaking,
is-
we can't hear you.
No, I wasn't speaking.
No, Tom.
Oh, GC1.
Yeah.
I need to update my Goal XR. I think that's what's causing this issue. The problem I've got is so the police force response, RPU, ARU. If I give traffic a poor car to drive in, they're going to say, this is shit, give me something better. I can't do my job properly. You've got...
Give me what you got, all your money, money.
Dougie coming in with a 45 bits, and
you've
Aaron
gone
coming in
again.
with 200 bits. Sorry about that, I just said...
Give me what you got, all your money, money.
The problem I have is if I say give ARU a gun that doesn't shoot properly, they're going to moan at me. Response, give them a dog that's limp, they're going to moan at me. You guys are getting MDTs that are shit, you're going to moan. That's exactly your job. You as CID, if you're getting shit MDTs, you should be looking through the MDT and going to that officer and pulling up on it. If, for instance...
We were saying about stuff going missing from the...
that's fine, but ultimately
Last
as well...
one smiley face.
Ultimately, you've got, if stuff is going missing, the only person that... Well, I guess it's not the only person
Yeah, this
that
is the
would know
thing.
that.
So I have said to obviously both Martin,
Aaron,
Billingham,
another
and
100
Swifty
bits.
and Denzel,
What
is
are
if
you
there's a shit
doing?
MDT,
That's very
it
kind.
might be a
Thank
fact
you.
that there's
And
someone
we're
like
close
me
to a hype
who
train.
struggles a
Wow.
bit. Just call them into the office and give them an interview and see what they can remember.
Yeah.
Also,
Last
if they've
one,
got
thank
body
you.
cam,
That's
like
very
yesterday,
kind of
Martin
Aaron.
came to me
Appreciate
about
it.
something and I said, well, I have my body cam.
Should
So I
get
went
PC
into the
next
office,
time.
I
Oh, get
uploaded my body
wicked.
cam onto the police
That'd be
computer
quality. Looking
so that
forward
he
to
could
that.
review it and transcript what he needs. But it's just, I think it's a proactiveness. But as we were saying,
Another
it comes
gifted
down
sub,
to
16. Wow.
don't know they're
Had to make it 30. Very kind of you.
Exactly.
Aware
That's
of
the
it,
problem.
and it's
Yeah.
not getting done, then we can never pick
Quality.
up. You see what
Appreciate
I mean?
that.
Yeah.
It's very kind of you.
But it
Yeah.
should be being
Wow,
done.
16 gifted
And
subs.
it's
You
not
just come straight in as
yes,
well.
it's a pain in the ass for ourselves because when it comes to active investigations, the ones that get done, the ones I completely agree, the ones that aren't filled out correctly are to a good standard.
Yeah,
absolutely, we can go to them.
I think we need to do something where there is a strike policy, because if it's not in the, so if after a scene we check the MDT in the evening, which would only take us about 10 minutes, if the evidence isn't in there, there's a strike. If they get to say 5 strikes, they're suspended pending an investigation into why stuff isn't in that locker, because the amount of times I've searched after PD meeting on a Monday, which is what, once a week, and sometimes we don't do it. Normally 3 or 4 officers have bits on them, and then they go, oh, I forgot to put it in there. What was it from?
I know as we all do.
Minty, welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
Like that, and other forces involved, and that's fine. I think we can all agree that that happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
It's just it's the one, you know, it should be, if there's the time there. It's similar to what you said, GC1, about, you know, taking your time with a scene, etc. when you're on.
Take care, buddy. Have a great evening.
Same should apply to following the scene.
And he's coming in with the raids. Thank you.
Sort of why I've set it a bit high at 5.
Yeah.
Because
streaming the
obviously
whole time
3,
you're giving me stuff.
everyone
Wow.
forgets.
Thank
So
you,
everyone
appreciate
forgets to
that.
do
Can,
stuff, and then they
my
go,
mods
"Oh, I
make
don't know."
sure
But
you,
if you go and look at that 999, 999, 999, 999, they're all rammed full, and it's just a lazy man's way of putting stuff that they've forgotten about.
And then they come back on.
And then
Tuesday
they
put it in there.
Yeah.
I can accept a bat or a knife
Legends.
going AWOL, but
money,
this
drugs,
thing that I'm talking about, we're talking about a significant quantity of cannabis and cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that's
Do I have to
concerned
do it
me.
myself?
I'll tell you what I did find on a suspect earlier. Hang on, Yorkshire. Hello, Yorkshire. Yeah. Yeah, we're just in superintendent's, mate. We're just in a meeting.
There we go. The new follower alert. Absolute legend. What a goat.
What's the Bodo in regards to what MDT number? What's his name? Stan Smith. Hang on, Billingham's just looking at it now. One second.
Just giving you a follow as well there.
Apparently he's got an active Bodo Billingham out for murder of a police officer or attempted murder of a police officer. But
I like the new Twitch update that they've done, where it says at the top, join us in following.
Oh, sorry, attempted kidnapping. Yeah, Stan Smith.
That is Robbie.
Stan
Robbie Holland,
Smith,
he's
did you
GC2.
say?
Can't see a Stan
Yorkshire?
Smith.
You might have to put Smith or Stan in.
I don't
It's
believe
not
there's
working
one.
if
He's
you
just
put,
throwing his toys out the
if you
pram,
put both
as
things
usual,
in.
which we wind him up about.
again, Matt,
One king.
He's got an
on.
active bolo for
Welcome in,
attempt
thank
to
you for the
kidnap an officer, but there's no MDT.
Stan Smith. There we go. Hang on.
Tell him I said hi. I will do.
Attempted kidnap, but it's not linked to an MDT.
Yeah, 1 second. They're just looking now. There may not be an MDT for it. Who put the Bodo on? Do you know? Or the detain and arrest? Oh dear. Okay.
There is no MDT.
There's no MDT for it, mate. So
I'll take it off now.
So we'll take it off.
David, welcome in. Thank you for the follow as well. Hope you're well. We've been smashing.
If there's no
these follows
MDT,
lately,
there's nothing
guys.
to interview on. That's the problem. Like, if we go into interview, we're going in saying, "Did you kidnap an officer?" He'll go, "No." All right then.
I think TikTok, we're coming up to
we've got nothing to
40,000 as
say.
well,
Oh, you were at this. We don't even know where it was. Do you know what I mean? Or the officer.
He
So
hasn't even got any arrest markers. He's had nothing. He's had no.
yeah,
Nothing.
yeah, it's shit, mate. Yeah, this is a problem. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, mate. Cheers, pal. Bye.
Also, for some reason,
he's fuming about that. Brilliant.
I'm right. So, for some reason, he's got a photo in there 'cause he's got no DNA traces, fingerprints, or anything. But someone's taken the time to upload a photo of not even his driving license, looks like his passport, and that's it. Which is weird. It looks like when they've taken it on the dashboard of a car.
Yeah.
Weird.
To be fair, I don't know why they would add that photo because there's nothing to come back to him. There's
Agreed.
not even got a firearms license or anything.
Just check if Sinfield's on duty. He is still on duty.
So I was searching somebody earlier at the roadside, and I found 20 prison spoons. Never seen them before. Don't know what they do.
Spoons.
Yeah, they looked in his pocket like they were, those plastic sporks you get.
Oh yeah.
Don't know what they do. Don't know what they are. But obviously, it sounds like I thought instantly, oh, is it a Colditz thing, and they're digging their way out?
Yeah.
Obviously, I couldn't take a load of plastic spoons off him, but something again to look into. CID.
Yeah, if we're having a lot
That
of
was something new.
If we're having a lot of prisoner escapes and stuff like that,
yeah, that's definitely
jail
something to have a
spoon.
look at.
I mean,
it's like prison spoon, or just
Yeah.
prison spoon. I'm sure it was. I mean, whether they're melting them into the electrics and it's shorting them out, or I just have no idea. But I was tempted to take them, but I thought,
yeah, it's not an offensive item, though, is it? Like you said.
No.
there's reason to
but if
take
he's
it, but
taking it as a
that is-
souvenir coming out of prison, then you
Yeah,
know,
hang on,
that's
Frank's
it.
ringing me now. Hang on.
I
Frank.
mean, I don't know what
You
the rules would be. What GMP's rules would be about possibly one of us going undercover into prison.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more than happy for you guys to set up something like that. Get sent
Might
to
be worth to
prison.
see if we can source some spoons while we're in there. This seems like the
Yeah.
most weirdest conversation ever to be discussing spoons, but I agree. Maybe
They're
one of
obviously
us.
for something. If he's got 20 of them and he's a criminal,
Yeah.
they're not going to be for him. You know, he's not going on a picnic, is he?
No, absolutely.
So
It'd be interesting to spend, some time observing convicted criminals.
I
see
also
what,
thought
what
was-
activities take part in prison.
Shivs.
There is always that potential. Yeah.
And if they're getting them in prison and turning them into shivs in prison, we could have quite a big disaster on our hands if we've got a load of inmates
having a prison fight with shivs.
having a prison fight with shivs and stuff like that. So definitely
So
something
there
we
is,
need to look into.
I agree with mine. That might be worth us potentially going, or one of us going to prison.
Yeah.
To have a look.
I'm happy to take that if you want.
Okay. That's fine.
I think it would probably be best, if I'm honest, that if you're
By
going to
me.
go,
Send me.
if you're going to go to prison, as crims, but in police,
Yeah.
that two of you go.
Okay. That's fine. I'm happy with that.
I had an incident. It's not nice in there.
I've just sent you over the email. Have a look to see if that works in terms of in our outfits, because obviously we send people to prison, so
Okay.
we must have a stash of prison outfits.
I'll
so
go
if
and
you
see
want
if there's
to,
any,
rather than giving yourself
held.
the prison role or sending yourself to prison, maybe see if we've got any spares downstairs, and then you.
Yeah, I'll see if we've got
potentially-
any jumpsuits in custody. That
Yeah,
we've
see if
maybe
you've got
changed.
any. See if
Check
that
locker
works.
12 downstairs. I believe there's some in there.
Yes, we'll do that after,
Yeah.
after we finish this meeting. The other
Perfect.
thing that we're going to work on,
Yep.
that me and Martin were discussing.
No
we're
worries, One
gonna
King Kong.
get
Appreciate you coming in with a follow.
we've
Hope you have
already
a
got some
fantastic
safes,
evening.
Because we were looking at that, weren't we? We're going to get some crafting tables as well.
Pretending to be
see what
police
we can
officers.
knock together on
Indeed,
those.
SBB. Welcome into
So you
the
know
live.
we've got the PD house down in the basement of there. Also, it might be worth us being there more because our next door neighbour is Geordie Hughes, and over the road is some other people.
Absolutely, yeah.
who
Why not send
are
us a? So
likely
in
to
my
be,
Discord,
you know,
we've got a lot of people.
let's get to know our
1,850
neighbours.
plus people.
Tom, have we
I'm
given you a
always
key
about
already?
Helping.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I think you might have
We
done.
could hold a wine.
I'm
and
all
cheese
about
evening
helping.
with
We
our
could.
neighbours.
I just
Everyone.
think
You help
it's
me,
a
I'll
good,
help you. That's
it's
the
an
way I tell
area
you. We're very
of
friendly
wealth,
and
as we know
helpful
it took
people. So
6 of us to purchase the
self-promoting my,
house. So it's an area
Discord.
of wealth,
You can
and
post
wealth
your city, your
could be
Discord,
connected
sorry,
to
your
organised crime, more or less.
organised
Twitch
crime
in there,
and money laundering and
obviously
stuff like that,
people
putting
can
it through
join if they want
houses
to, or
and
whatever.
everything. So
when you go live, you also get
we
the
have
live
that,
role
and obviously
in the Discord.
anybody who's not CID or higher.
So there's lots of things you can do. I help you, you help me. That type of scenario that we work
to
on.
do the safes and stuff like that. So
No, I think we already as discussed it, even when obviously Matt hasn't taken up the new role, that we were to keep it as a inspector thing above, if you see what I mean, as we were discussing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Could I also
Love the scene. Thank you, Alex. A lot
Can
of things
I
happen.
also
There's a
ask
lot
a
of people
question,
jump to conclusions,
a
thinking
bit of
corruption
advice
and stuff
from
like that,
Gold?
which is funny
How
because
would
they
I go
don't
about
listen and
applying
watch
for
how it
a
plays out.
freedom of
Never been
information
corrupt.
request
Never
from
will.
Hamilton's?
You would just you can literally just apply for one. They have to give
You
it
just have to
under
watch
the
the
act.
RP
I
unfold.
can't remember off the top of my head which act it is, but you just have to put it in writing. They have 14 days to respond, and then after that, they have another 21 days to give you the information. And they have to.
From what I know, that's the Freedom of Information Act will only apply to their business, as in the respect of what they would, potential internal things from their business.
Yeah.
It would not be able to cover
any confidential information held on members of the public.
So unless you put
yes,
in
it
a
is
warrant for that
GTA. If you want to
information,
join
which you can
my
obviously do as
Discord
well, you
in my
can.
bio,
If you
you'll be
believe
able to
there
get
is
help
a
and how to
criminal
apply
act
there.
taking place, you can
It's
seize
FiveM on PC
records
mods
and stuff like that. But obviously, you'd need quite a strong case to do that, because that would eventually, obviously, probably go to court. We don't want to get sued
Absolutely.
on a whim.
The thing that I already said to mine was the issue is, obviously I know what it's in regards to. There is the potential.
How you doing, Kieran? Good to see you. Welcome in. Anyone in TikTok, feel free to come on over to the Twitch.
By us going into there and then serving a warrant to that effect.
I'm aware of connections between Hamilton and the case that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a potential link there that information would spread quickly. From Hamilton's. So the other option was that we will act if the operation goes ahead on Tuesday. I'll brief you in on it shortly later, but there's potential that we will bring someone in from Hamilton's. They will be held. We'll apply to the CPS for a hold on them so they can stay in custody, be interviewed. Any information they give to us will then be acted on immediately following that in relation to Martin's case. And then following that, they'll be released provided there's no charges to be brought against them.
Also, on that note, on interviews and stuff like that, when you've got someone in interview,
open a ticket in the Discord to be able to help them there.
MDT.
Yes.
With the officers on duty, and his phone's on or something, you've got the anklet thing. So we can always
I think I said thank you for the follow.
Send them on their way.
Thank you anyway. Appreciate you.
Go and interview that officer. Then we can.
What's your Discord? It's in my bio in my TikTok. It's discord.gg/DeggyUK.
At our disposal that if we want to
Box4, welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
MDT or interview an officer or talk to somebody, we've got that. We can kick them out of the station, put them on that tag, and then they have to come back and return. And obviously, if they don't, you've got a bit of time where you can go and trace them and just go and pick them up again. So
absolutely. I mean, we had an interview last week, and to be fair, in all credit, the offendant was more than happy to oblige actually and wait for the crucial evidence and things to go in. In all credit to him, and that helps on the way. Ultimately, we did bail him because there was further investigation we needed to do. But he was more than understanding, but I appreciate that's not going to be all criminals. They're going to want to be in and out of custody as quick as they can be. It's a nice place to be. So that's certainly another tool at our disposal. That's we will bear in mind.
If I'm correct, potentially, if all going well on this operation, we potentially might have up to 10.
We can try and help
arrests.
We can try help.
Okay.
If we can't, we can't. It's just one of them.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very, very busy night, and it will be a case of if I feel it's ready to go, it may be a case of all hands on deck, and if it's something that you two could possibly authorize overtime for.
Yeah. Also, if we're going to be doing such a large arrest, we've got other stations. Let's split them all up. Get the CID interview trained officers at each station ready, and then we can bang through the interviews.
You should. We can try our best to help,
because we don't want them planning a chat between them, if that makes sense.
Join the Discord. Perfect, Kieran. Good stuff.
And texting each other or whatever.
Agreed.
So yeah.
Perfect. Cool. I'm going to hang up my shoes for the night. And I'll be back on tomorrow.
Sweet.
Are you guys staying around?
We are indeed, I believe.
Yep.
Perfect. Cool. No worries. I will see you tomorrow night. We got interviews tomorrow, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Perfect.
I will email you mid-morning.
Yep, that's fine.
And I can blast through them and put them out. We can just double check them if you're around anyway. So
I'm on a night shift on my second job.
Yeah.
Tomorrow and Monday, but then I'll be back for 4 shifts this week.
Okay.
From there.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Cool.
Okay.
Billingham, you got rolling? Are you rolling, Billingham?
I'm not myself, sir, no.
Okay, no worries. Cool. All right, see you later.
Take care.
See you later, mate.
See you later.
Right, let's get into our just chatting. What a night. What a night. How good was that? Did everyone enjoy that, firstly? Let's get some music on while we're chilling. How was that for a night? I am, because my wife is ill at the moment. My kids are ill. I've got to obviously go to bed fairly earlier tonight, so I can get up and look after the kids all day tomorrow. I had 2 hours sleep today, so I'm going to jump off, and obviously hand you over to someone else. Do you guys want to stay with police? Do you want to go to criminal? Gonna go to night sniper? Absolutely. I'll send you over there. No problem. So, obviously, guys, it's been an absolute crazy night. Thank you so much to everyone who has come in with the subs. Thank you, Aaron, absolute goat, coming in with 16 gifted subs for the night. And subbing yourself. Smart coming in with the sub. Still Lewin coming in with the sub. Dom Wright coming in with the sub. B. Wandler coming in with the gifted subs and subbing yourself.